Hey, looks like Scary Society's here so far. How you doing? A little bit different. I am going to be showing a pre-edited episode that we recorded a couple weeks, well, this past week. So in any case, I'm gonna start the stream, and then I'll be here the whole time. uh, Active in chat and all that sort of stuff, and then um, I'll jump back on and do a catch up and all that sort of stuff. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started.
Hi! For a second time. You don't know that, but I don't care. I want to tell you this. So we're back for the second episode of our character background stories, backstory creation thing with Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Ain't No Valley Low Enough, Ain't No River Wide Enough, getting through hurricanes, tornadoes, you name it, he's done it. It's Mark from the Cast Die podcast. Hello, Mark.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
You good?
I, I'm great, man. I'm great. Yeah, all the animals escaped from the zoo during the hurricane, and so I had to fight a giraffe just now.
Fantastic.
Why I was
Violent and vicious, from whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. They're considered the most dangerous
they
animal.
they can kick a lion to death. They can headbutt God.
They can headbutt God. and with that, talking of gods, no, that's not right. Definitely not. Complete opposite. We got Dave, David. Do you? Is it? I call you Dave, but is it David? Do you prefer David? Am I being too informal?
No. Dave's fine.
Dave's fine. Okay.
David. One of my teachers still knows me as Alex. I just said, he's like, "What do you prefer, Dave or David?" And I was like, "It's pronounced Alex." And he's like, "Okay." To this day, he still calls me Alex. It's very
great.
That's
strange.
commitment to the
whatever
role.
you want. I'm good.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you were from the From Afar podcast, and to me, very far away, all the way on that far Pacific that is the Sunshine State of California, which is weather seems lovely. As I was
It is. I mean, I'm outside today.
Oh.
It's not raining out here. It's sunny. It's fun. It's a good time. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's gonna be a good one.
No, it will be. And below me on the screen is my carer Ryan, who's here just to make sure that I don't go too off the rails and rant too much, and also keep an eye on things and keep us all posted and keep some notes, take some note taking for me. As Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm here in the cultural mecca that is Ohio, and it's just, I'm living my best life, honestly.
Yeah, that's good.
Right on.
Great.
It's pretty good. And I'm Hamilton, and I am the game master, dragon master, whatever you want to call me, dungeon master of this show. I am in England. It is grey. Well, it's actually dark right now because it's the middle of the night. But it's been grey, and it will be grey, and we will continue to live in the 40s. So with that, we're going to be doing some character backgrounds. Now, if people saw the last episode we did this, I basically got these really cool cards from Better Backstories. Thank you very much, Jay, from Better Backstories, who gave these to me. If Ryan does the editing, I'm sure there'll be some sort of signposting. And when I say
that's
Ryan,
my cue to add the
exactly, and some sort of graphic that'll fly across the screen. I want to add more things to it, but I'm a bit scared. I don't want to be that evil, and I can't think of anything good. But if you have any ideas for Ryan just to do additional editing, Mark and David, just feel free to jump in.
God. Yeah. Sorry, it's something in my eye. We're good.
I'm shooting lasers out of my fingers.
Yes. I want lasers out of everyone's fingers right now. Come on, let's go. Okay. Yeah, there we are. Okay,
Is that a dinosaur behind Mark there? That's wild. There's a dinosaur fighting a giraffe, actually.
Oh, God, it's the same giraffe.
Fantastic.
Luckily, my guard, Dilophosaurus. I tried to think of a not too,
Yeah. Not
popular
too random.
dinosaur.
Yeah, okay. That's a good one. I don't
Your
even
guard
know what that
Pomeranian.
is. Pomeranian. I just want randomly. Don't do it now, but in 20 minutes time, just have a... Hi! for a second time. You don't know that, but I don't care. I want to tell you this. So we're back for the second episode of our character background stories, backstory creation thing with ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, getting through hurricanes, tornadoes, you name it, he's done it. It's Mark from the Cast Die podcast. Hello, Mark.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
You good?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Yeah, all the animals escaped from the zoo during the hurricane, and so I had to fight a giraffe just now.
Fantastic.
Why I was
Violent and vicious, from whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely. They're considered the
Yeah,
most dangerous
they
animal.
they can kick a lion to death. They can headbutt God.
They can headbutt God. and with that, talking of gods, no, that's not right. Definitely not. Complete opposite. We've got Dave. David. Is it? I call you Dave, but is it David? Do you prefer David? Am I being too informal?
No, Dave's fine.
Dave's fine. Okay.
David. One of my teachers still knows me as Alex. I just said, he's like, what do you prefer, Dave or David? And I was like, it's pronounced Alex. And he's like, okay. To this day, he still calls me Alex. It's very
great.
That's commitment to the
whatever you want.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you were from the From Afar podcast, and to me, very far away, all the way on that far Pacific that is the Sunshine State of California, which is weather seems lovely. As I
It is. I mean, I'm outside today. It's not raining out here. It's sunny. It's fun. It's a good time. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's gonna be a good one.
No, it will be. And below me on the screen is my carer Ryan, who's here just to make sure that I don't go too off the rails and rant too much, and also keep an eye on things and keep us all posted and keep some notes, take some note taking for me. As Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm here in the cultural mecca that is Ohio, and it's just I'm living my best life, honestly.
Yeah, that's good.
Right on.
Great.
It's pretty good. And I'm Hamilton, and I am the game master, dragon master, whatever you want to call me, dungeon master of this show. I am in England. It is grey. Well, it's actually dark right now because it's the middle of the night. But it's been grey, and it will be grey, and we will continue to live in the 40s. So with that, we're going to be doing some character backgrounds. Now, if people saw the last episode we did this, I basically got these really cool cards from Better Backstories. Thank you very much, Jay, from Better Backstories, who gave these to me. If Ryan does the editing, I'm sure there'll be some sort of signposting. And when I say
that's
Ryan,
my cue to add the
exactly, and some sort of graphic that'll fly across the screen. I want to add more things to it, but I'm a bit scared. I don't want to be that evil, and I can't think of anything good. But if you have any ideas for Ryan just to do additional editing, Mark and David, just feel free to jump in.
God. Yeah. Sorry, it's something in my eye. We're good.
I'm shooting lasers out of my fingers.
Yes. I want lasers out of everyone's fingers right now. Come on, let's go. Okay. Yeah, there we are. Okay, that's...
Is that a dinosaur behind Mark there? That's wild. There's a dinosaur fighting a giraffe, actually.
Oh my God, it's the same giraffe.
Fantastic.
Luckily my guard, Dilophosaurus. I tried to think of a not too,
Yeah. Not
popular
too random.
dinosaur.
Yeah, okay. That's a good one. I don't
Your
even
guard
know what that
Pomeranian.
is. Pomeranian. I just want randomly. Don't do it now, but in 20 minutes time, just have a Pomeranian just go across the screen, just staring at us, and just no one.
Definitely not going to do that, audience. Don't worry.
No, don't worry, it won't happen.
Not gonna happen.
So I'm gonna pick out. I showed this one to the guys before. So this is just to remind people how the cards work. So the cards work as this. They have a title on them. I will put them up to the screen. Oh, they're reversed, aren't they? Which makes it very difficult for everyone to read. But I will put them on the screen.
I swear to God, if you say fix it in post.
I won't fix it in post. I will say what they are. So it says on there, it has a name, has these really cool symbols, and it has a little bit of text. So this one is reincarnated, right? So it says reincarnated. It says little symbol that says it's questionably good for your character. It could be good or bad. You can take it like, well, and it gives you like a location, which is dark clouds, like a weather system and a location. So dark clouds and geysers. And it gives you a little bit of text like, you have lived a past life, or you believe that you have. You may have been someone powerful, evil, or even just mundane. And also, I'll say that to, let's say, start off with Mark and say, Fingal, this is Fingal's one, and we'll try and work out how this creates Fingal. And we'll do 5 of these each, and we'll make a character out of it, and we'll find the story that made them the adventurers that they are. Does that make sense to everyone? If it makes sense to you guys, then it will definitely make sense to everyone at home, because anyway, so
wow, Hamilton. We
don't
have that many guests on.
I know.
We can't alienate the ones we got.
It makes sense to you idiots.
Whoa, that's wild. Oh man, interesting how I just have to leave now. Oh, you're good, man.
I'm used to people thinking I don't understand because I'm an idiot.
Sorry,
I honestly don't think any of you are idiots. I just can't help but take the joke when it's there pointed to me. If there's a joke in front of me, I'm just going to grab it. Okay, that's
absolutely.
It. Yeah, 100%. It's because I'm an idiot. So, moving on. Let's start then. So, we always, weirdly, I normally go alphabetical. And I think that's because the cast die, I don't count the T, don't count the. So cast die comes first. And then from afar comes second because of the F. So that means, weirdly, it's not alphabetical, it's Mark and then David. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that it's just random. So there you go. But we'll start with Mark every time. Or we can flip it up, I don't know, we'll see. But Mark, I've got one for you.
Yes.
And for Fingal Phantasmagoric.
Excellent.
Why don't we remind ourselves before we do this, of who Fingal is? So Fingal
the Phantasmagoric is a kobold.
Yeah.
And he has wildly all over the place stats.
Yes.
Yes.
As you can see, they are on the screen right now.
They are on the screen right now.
Yeah.
And he's just he's a wait, is he a he? I can't remember.
Any is what we
any,
have.
Right.
Yeah, so
he, they are, he is, they are, like all. He's they are a just crazy kind of like being of chaos. And yeah.
Even though they're lawful evil.
Yes.
Even though they're lawful,
right.
they're
They lawfully evilly
chaotic.
spread chaos.
They
themselves lawful evil. But the chaos they spread.
I see.
Chaotic.
Through their lawful evil deeds, they spread chaos. I see. They lawfully enforce chaos.
Right. Fingal has found that by sowing discord and chaos, that it is easier to then institute evil laws.
Yes.
He learned this by watching America.
I can't have it.
Watch out, hot takes.
Okay.
Imagine.
I, as a Brit, I don't think I have any standing in this conversation, so I will stand out of it. He's gone.
Yeah.
Dave is literally. You killed Dave. He didn't want to be a part of that conversation.
That's understandable.
I'm done with this.
I'm out.
How dare you?
How dare you insult? Is he back? He's not back. He's gone again. Okay, well, he'll come back at some point. But yes, Fingal. Whilst we're talking about, we can still talk about Fingal. Let's have a look at your stats then. We got
let's do
10 in strength, 16 in dex. So they're both
not bad.
Not bad. 22 in constitution. So those hit points are going to be doing you some good. 25 in intelligence. So Fingal's got
super smart.
Got some brains. David has returned from the America jibe.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on.
It's all right. You're here still. It's fine. And then we got a 4 in wisdom. Not very wise. Not very wise for a ranger because he's a ranger as well. They're a ranger.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't get it.
He doesn't. He just yeah. He's so unwise. He became a ranger because he would pick ranger. And 16 in charisma. So he's a charismatic kobold. That's good. Well, then before we get on to what your first one is, let's have a move on to Shaft. Shaft the Shifter. So David,
Shaft. Shit.
so what is Shaft the Shifter? Give us a bit about just give us a bit about stats of what you know about him before we've got into some proper backstory. Like, what are your feelings?
Oh man, yeah. Shaft is a confusion in and of himself or themselves.
Yeah.
Because I think they have a 11 in strength, a 16 in dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're also a warlock. So these two stats so far they mean nothing to my warlock.
Exactly.
Then we
That's
have
how we do things here.
exactly. I'm excited about it. And then it's like a bunch of 20s.
Yeah.
I think after
22 in con, 25 in intelligence,
Damn.
and then a 9 in wisdom.
That's the one that really hurts.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, it's not as bad as Fingal. Fingal was the lesser brother, lesser sibling, you know, on the wisdom side. I mean, you're a warlock. You made a deal with something, therefore the wisdom may be lacking generally from. Oh, okay, I'll take this on, sort of thing. You can see.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
And then an 18 in charisma though, which is good for a warlock, which is very useful.
Yeah, that's the part I was excited about.
Yeah.
But then I saw like Robbie's character, Wrinkle, or whatever. It's like a 45 in charisma.
41.
I'm like, oh my god.
But I mean, if you saw that episode, I could not give them more. Like, I should have given them 100. It was mainly based on both Robbie's Kermit the Frog impression and Taylor's. Taylor's.
And then the backwater episode was.
That's what I mean. It's
gold
the same.
as well.
That's the same.
Oh,
that was the
I thought
same
you were
one.
talking about the creationists.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. But in the Taylor's summoning, or as I call it, seance of Randy Savage's spirit.
I just realized it was backwater. I meant backstory.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and then the backstories. If you saw the backstories one, it's golden. I mean, he's a kombucha face of kombucha unknowingly. Robbie's character. He's an unwitting advertisement, and he can't communicate apart from in farts and noises. Basically, he's a mess. It's gonna be great. I'm so looking forward to it. We'll see him.
Sounds awesome.
At the weekend. You've gone horizontal. You just
Sorry,
Oh, there you
It's
go.
alright.
There you go.
It's fine.
Having
It's fine.
all the technical difficulties.
To be honest, it doesn't matter. You're here, and that's all that matters. I don't matter if you were upside down, so long as you're here. So
I
that's it.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That's all right. So with that, I'm gonna give Fingal their first backstory element. Are you ready, Mark? Are you ready for this? Yeah.
Bring it on.
Kidnapped. You
Oh,
got
man.
kidnapped.
Oh,
Surprise,
Yeah,
surprise.
yeah.
It was negative
I remember
for your
that.
character.
Yeah.
It was near a glacier, and it was partly cloudy. Now on this one, I need you to
Ooh.
roll me a D10, which sort of explains how the kidnapping ended. Okay, so you were taken and held.
Kidnapping ended.
Yeah, how it ended.
Okay, D10.
Yeah, give me a D10.
All right. That is a 4.
You were told disturbing information before you escaped. Ho.
Okay.
Fingal knows some secrets or something disturbing about the world.
Yeah.
I think
that's
Fingal
cool.
knows all the secrets. To be totally
Well,
honest.
that's why he's so smart. But because he knows all these secrets, his wisdom just
Yeah, exactly.
beats my room.
And you
Just spouting off everything. Everybody, when you talk to people, they just assume you're a conspiracy theorist because of your
Right.
low wisdom.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you
Yeah.
know all this stuff that's legit. It's just you're kind of tinfoil hatty.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh no, this tinfoil hat is completely unrelated to what I'm talking about. I just like this.
I love it actually, because then I like this idea of the I mean, that's why you call yourself the phantasmagoric, because you're this sort
That's
of
right.
like traveling
right.
sort of I will tell
So
you.
wait, so I learned some bad news, a bad secret
Yeah.
before I was released. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And you were by,
Okay.
and when it happened, it was partially cloudy, so you're probably in England, but it was a glacier,
Right.
so Norway, because that's glacial North England, I guess.
Yes.
There you go. But I don't know what the DED crazy. Maybe it was in the Icewind Dale or something like that. I don't know. But it was partially
Yeah.
cloudy at a glacier. You were kidnapped, and you were given this information. Okay, all right. Well, that's the start of a story. We've got conspiracy theorist who was kidnapped.
Yeah.
All right, Shaft.
Oh, no.
You've got legacy. Legacy.
Ooh.
Ooh. This can be neutral. You can take this how you like.
Okay.
You have taken on someone else's dream. So you've taken on the legacy of someone else, like a family or a person, which I'm going to need a D10 for. If you'd like me to roll for you, or you can roll in chat, because you want me to roll for you, or have you got some dice?
Oh yeah, you take it away. Take it away.
I'll give you what you got. I'm going to get some dice and some foley for you. Right, D10, right. You got all, I have no idea, because it's weird reading dice. 7. A twin. Shaft the Shifter has a twin.
Oh
That's
my god.
Very, very exciting.
And it was by a sleety shoreline, if you want it to be. When you took on this, maybe they died at sea or something like that. I don't know. But however you like, your twin had a dream. A dream. You take on what that is, that you've taken up the mantle, and you're gonna fulfill their destiny for them.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. On a sleety shoreline. I love that.
Exactly. I can imagine this now. This sort of like, no, my God, no, why have you taken him so young? Sort of thing.
There's a tongue twister for sure.
Yeah.
Shaft the Shifter took his sister. Shaft the Shifter took his shifter's sister's.
Yeah.
Something by the sleety shore.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm assuming their name was Shift the Shafter.
Yes, that was literally it. Yeah.
Being an asshole to everybody, just shafting everybody out of all their hopes and dreams.
Just shafting it, dude. Shafting it. It's how I roll. It's how I roll up in this joint.
Well,
I love that though.
You like that? Have you got any ideas behind that? Any more you want to add to that? Your twin? Or could your twin? Anything you want to add about your twin?
My only idea would be somehow that's how I got my shifting abilities. Is that like somehow this other twin passed away, and they were like, go to the World Cup for me. And I was like, okay, but I also have to look like you. So I somehow like I ate their body. And now I can turn into
I mean, as a shafter, I'm thinking like maybe Shift the shafter was studying to be a lawyer. So Shift had to take the LSATs for Shaft.
That could work. I'm down with that. And that's why I'm no longer a lawyer. And I'm an adventurer. Because I did not pass those LSATs.
You ate your twin.
Because eating someone doesn't give you their knowledge. Surprisingly.
Dang,
In a lot of states, cannibalism will get you disbarred.
It's true. Wait, aren't you that lawyer that ate your twin to get their power? Yeah, Florida, you can eat. Lawyers eat
not in
people all the
Florida.
time.
Yeah.
Are we actually going for this? Because I just want to clarify, we're going for you and your twin. Just want to make sure this is what we're portraying on this show.
Honestly, it's
where you're at.
It's up to you. I think.
Why don't we say it was more mystical? You sort of absorbed their body. Let's just go. I'm just thinking that let's make this a little bit. I just want the less physical.
Less cannibalistic.
Yeah, that's sort of kind of
exactly.
So let's go with sort of myth. Their sort of body just vanished and absorbed into yours, and you became one.
Okay. Yeah, and like then I can. Well, that'd be kind of funny too if like the only person I could shift into is a twin of myself. So.
Like
your whole body just
goes to the other side.
Yeah, just bloop, bloop, bloop. I can do it. That's fun.
I think it should be. Yeah, I mean, is it literally like you're both males or like or is it like male identifying, or is it that you would, or is it that you just turn into like the other sex version of yourself? Would that be it?
I kind of like that video game style. Like, do you want to be a male or a female? Like, it's the same person.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. That's it. So you literally just turn into your twin. That's it. The female twin. I love it. That's so cool. I like this thing. I also like the fact that it would be that maybe your hair doesn't even change. It just literally slightly varies. Like
the parts on the other side.
Yeah, So good.
I go from frosted tips to that.
When you, no, actually, let's do it. It's literally your identical twins. But when you
Okay.
shift, I want you just to be able to switch your mirror, your camera every time, so we know
Yeah.
you're shifting.
Whoa. I
Okay.
just drove by really fast.
All right.
I'll do this. This will be shift. This will be shaft.
I
There
love
you
it.
go.
That's it. That's it.
Oh man.
Okay. This is what I love about this. Like I've praised Jay, who came up with these, as just like you just need a prompt and you end up with identical twin shifters. Like I don't know where else you can get that from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It
Fine.
reminds me of if you guys ever get a chance to play, you should play the game called The Quiet Year. It's like this, but not a character. Like you make a history for a whole people, like
Okay.
a whole nation of people. It's very, very cool. Sorry.
Oh, I'll put
Tangent.
that on the list. Anyone at home, check it out. Tell me what it's like. If you have, and I'll have a look at it. Okay, cool. Okay, sorry. So, all right, that's sharp. Let's go back to Fingal. And Fingal, this is really the same as what you got before, so I'm happy to re-roll it because it says
Okay.
missing, which for someone who was kidnapped is not surprising. But well, we could do it this way though. So something very dear to you or your family was lost or stolen. You were determined to find it, or you to deal with those responsible for its theft. So you can actually, it's slightly different, but if you would
Yeah.
like, yeah, you happy with that?
Yeah, stick with that. I like it.
Okay,
Also, I decided what the bad news I got
cool. Okay, yeah, bad news.
before I was released
Yeah,
from being kidnapped,
yep.
and that's it. That my parents just didn't pay the ransom, and they're like, no, and they're all right. Well, give us this much less, and they're like, no,
We're not
no,
going to do
no,
that.
no. And finally, before the kidnappers let me go, they were like, your parents didn't even like you enough to come pick you up.
So they
It got to the point where we were like, all right, fine, no ransom, just come pick him up. And they were like, no, we're busy.
Ultra calling the
so
bluff.
so sweet,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little kobold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's got a little shivering kobold. No one can
Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nobody wants me.
The definition of a latchkey kid.
Okay, so then, well, with that then, so what was very dear to you that or
Mhm.
your family that was lost or stolen, and you were determined to find it or deal with those who stole it? So what would that be?
Wow.
The missing ransom? I don't-
Yeah. Yeah.
The missing
Rip.
What could it be?
That's a great question.
I've got
I think
river. There's a river and a moon on the card. Just help if that's
a river and a moon.
Mm.
Yeah. Moon River.
Huh?
Wider than a mile.
River.
Oh, damn, those chords,
My
though.
huckleberry
Right?
friend, isn't it?
My huckleberry friend. I'll be writing you someday. So,
What if the words to Moon River were stolen from your mind, so you only know that much of
I
the
only
song?
know. I always hum the rest of it. No, I think maybe my mother was a singer-songwriter,
Okay.
and the sheet music
Yes.
to her great unrecorded song, or maybe the studio tapes. Now,
Missing
what was it? Sheet music.
sheet music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's T&D. So let's
It's
go.
D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheet
My
music.
mom was Stevie Nicks, Kobold Stevie Nicks.
Edge of 17.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I was
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait. Was she in Mick Fleetwood? I can't remember.
Yeah, she was in
Um,
Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, that's
Oh, no, but I mean, were her and Mick Fleetwood married to
Yes.
each other?
yes, they were.
Is that
Is
right?
that who your parents
Okay.
are?
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool,
so
cool.
Nick Fleetwood and Stevie
Oh, my
Nicks.
parents were both in Kobold Fleetwood Mac.
Kobold Mac.
Oh,
Kobold
my
Mac.
Kobold Mac.
Cobalt Mac.
Fleetwood Kobold. And the
Fleet Dragon.
the platinum record of Kobold Rumors was lost.
All the rumors.
Yeah.
These-
you can
these
go
characters-
your own way,
Yeah.
Fingal, and fuck
Yeah.
off.
That's what they said. That's what they said to me
Yeah.
when they found out that I lost their gold record,
Kobold.
which is why they didn't pay the ransom.
Okay, missing. Right, Kobold Mac. I've literally written Kobold Mac. There you go. Right.
Kobold Mac.
That's so good.
That is amazing.
That's so good.
Fantastic. All right, perfect.
Like,
And I got so many editing ideas.
Fleetwood Mac. Emil, who is our meme machine. I need a rumors cover with the kobold's faces stuck on it. Okay, by the way.
oh man, that's
Don't-
great.
Yeah, my gosh, with the little dingle dangles that he's got in there as well. This is
Yeah.
great.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, I want a pair of those. I don't know if I could go around town wearing that, but I might. You know, we're in Georgian Bar.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's fine. Maybe. So okay, I love that. I love I now want to try and rewrite. I want to go back and just look at all the rumors lyrics and see if I can rewrite anything from rumors as a kobold. I don't know how that would work right now, but I'll do it. I can't do it on the fly. I'm not that intelligent, as we know. So moving back on to Shaft the Shifter, who absorbed their twin. Right, you've got Despot. Despot. A villain caused great pain to you or your family. Maybe they took your family holdings, threatened your homeland, or killed a family member. Maybe it's all adding up. There was thunder in the town. There's thunder and a town involved.
Thunder.
And it was negative to you, clearly. Because
Interesting. What if the war party of AC/DC
There we go.
rolled through, and right when they released their new song Thunderstruck, my Shift the Shafter, that's how they got wounded and died. They got struck by the thunderclap from AC/DC, and then to save their image and memory, Shaft absorbed them to protect them from the punk rock warlord, not the punk rock, the classic rock
warlords of Brian Johnson and Crow. Oh, for goodness sake. I have actually had the pleasure of meeting Brian Johnson once, actually. So I will, and if I ever do again, I will tell him this. I will go in my D&D campaign. We had a chat about you. Anyway, so
we could.
You're
I'd be down with that.
Yeah, down with that. I'll tell him. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see
let him know
that. I'm not Bezies. It's a very tangible link. But yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So Brian Johnson and go, and Angus. What's his name? Angus Young. Angus
right?
Young. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Angus Young played the guitar, shot out a thunderstrike, a clap that broke Shaft the Shifter's twin. At that moment, rose through from Back in Black. I like this. They sort of rose up doing and then and they sort of their body seeped into you, and you started, and that's how it seanced them back into you in Back in Black.
And there was this really cool shot where like Shaft was like silhouetted, and it looked very like slightly different. They're like, "Whoa, who's it gonna be?" And then the lights turned on, and it was still just Shaft, with the different hair part. And they were like, "Oh wait, it was that." And that
Who's that Shifter Shafter? It's
They won. Pikachu.
You know what? There's clearly a music theme happening because Taylor, in the other episode with Booty Kratorian, is based off Danzig, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. So we've got Danzig, we've got Fleetwood Kobold, and we've got AC/DC already involved in this show now. So there you go.
Dang.
Very
Love
good.
it.
Very good. Okay, I hope you're enjoying these. I hope these are
No,
good.
very much so. Very
Okay,
much so.
So
Absolutely.
that's two down. We'll then move back to Fingal. You have enemy, which is
Enemy.
now, you've got enemy. I need another D10 for you to tell me kind of who this person who doesn't like you or your family.
Absolutely. I will roll that right now. Also, that's my fiance there in the background.
Hello.
That was your fiance?
hello.
Yeah.
hello.
That was her drag racing by.
Yay.
Cool.
D10. That is a 6.
6.
Oh my god.
A
Dropped it on my
local
keyboard.
sheriff
Everything's fine.
and or local guards are enemies of your family or you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We've got lightning and forest.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, you see, after the kidnapping, after the loss of the record, I fell on hard times,
Okay.
and there was a bit of an altercation
Okay.
during which I shot the sheriff. But I want to be very clear about one thing. I did not shoot the deputy.
And now you're a
Is
public enemy, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Is that why the deputy is now the sheriff, and the sheriff hates you because you killed the best friend of the now sheriff, then deputy?
Yeah. Also, he just really preferred being the deputy.
Yeah,
he
didn't
does
want
not
the
like being the
responsibility.
sheriff. He hates
Now he
being the
has to be
sheriff.
lawyer, yeah.
The responsibility is just
More work. Yeah.
Less pay.
Less
Yeah.
donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less donuts, right?
Less donut. Because
Gotta do.
the sheriff, the original sheriff, was the baker. That's right, yeah?
That's right. Yeah.
And therefore,
Sheriff
now,
Baker, yeah.
that's just keeping it. I want to keep some law to this, you know? Come on, guys.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep us on track.
Keep us on
Yeah.
track, yeah. So the old sheriff was also the baker.
I mean, that is the pinnacle of this show, is being on track, and that's a
Oh.
cornerstone of Dragon's Duel.
Yeah.
It's just
It's clear, focused
concise.
delivery of ideas. that
Makes sense.
is what I put on my business cards for Dragon's Duel. Dragon's Duel, clear, focus, business. I fucked it up anyway. I can't even say it. So there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that's all on the business card.
Yeah, also, I fucked this up. It's a typo. Don't spell this out. Oh, by the way, how's your mum? What are you doing
Yeah.
later? Oh, yeah, okay. You gonna be on the next show?
Like when you see those cakes, it's like Jordan with two ends at the end. And then it says,
Yes.
with two ends at the end.
It's like a speech-to-text business card.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
knows the sort of joke of being in Starbucks and having your name, and you say your name and people get it wrong, right? So, like, my name
Yeah.
as a first name is like in England, it's a weird thing. So in America, I think there's quite a few people with Hamilton as the first name. It's not uncommon. It's not unheard of.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
you might know at least another one potentially, but in England,
Yes.
there's like only one of them. So I don't know. It's a bit off a tangent, but I've got like my surname is Ross, so ROSS. And so every time I get different, like when I send an email to someone, I get it back, and people say, "Oh, hi Ross, how you doing?" and stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
But then this just comes to me today because I got an email today from a guy going, "Hi James, how you doing?" And it's like, and I just thought, I get it, like getting the Hamilton and the Ross mixed up, but I didn't quite realise how someone could say James.
James.
But there you go. I don't know. If
It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't
I
make
don't
sense.
get it.
Maybe it was a Tom Riddle situation where they saw all the letters of James in your email and were like,
Yes.
this is the secret.
Shit,
Figured it
I
out.
am Voldemort.
Yeah.
I am really James. I guess if you Hamilton is sort of a play on James.
Kind of.
James. Like
Yeah.
I guess you
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Ross Hamilton is like Alexander's failure of a brother. It's like
Yeah.
local mayor.
Ross Hamilton.
Ross
Hamilton.
Hamilton, what were you?
Yeah.
He's the black sheep of the Hamilton family.
He's definitely got one of those really dull New England accents, hasn't he? Hello, I'm Ross Hamilton. Yes, I drive a Volvo on its beige. Yes, with my Tag Heuer watch is my most prized possession. It's always on time. That's all I can do. That's it. That's I'm out.
The Timex,
love
I got it at the mall.
Yeah, he's like,
I love that character. I love
Rhode
him so
Island
much.
is
Tag
amazing
Heuer.
this time of year. Because, and as you know, it is amazing all times of year. I don't know how Rhode Island is, but it always seems dull. Anyway, that's all I've got.
I think. I don't know.
I don't actually know. It just seems like one of those places that's just got a, isn't it got like a lighthouse and that's about it? I don't know. Is that right?
That's pretty. I mean, it's
Just
about it's about that big. So
Okay. Yeah. So you shot the sheriff. Did you go to jail? Did Fingal go to jail? Did he escape? Is he on the run?
I think I got off on a technicality.
'Cause technically you can shoot a baker when it's a Friday.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Because
Yeah.
you gave him the baker's dozen.
I shot him. Yeah.
12
I shot him
times.
12. I shot him 13 times. While when he was acting in his capacity as the baker. not as
Was
the
he
sheriff.
the one that kidnapped you?
You shot him 13 times with a six shooter. That's what I quite like
Yeah.
about it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I had to reload.
You reloaded a further time, but only did one shot. Because
Yeah.
it's kind of like you kept shooting, and then you did a reload, shot again, reloaded, and then just thought, one shot, I'm fuck it. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm over this. Yeah, you can shoot a baker if you're if you're let's see, if you're
Something
you
about
can
that
shoot the
just tickled
baker. You are within your rights to shoot a baker if your bread is if there's not yeasty enough.
It's not yeasty enough.
Yeah, you're well within your rights in my township.
Someone made that a law.
Yeah, yeah, it's an old law. Nobody knows why,
It's called,
but
it's called the Doe Law. It's called the Doe Law. Like, duh. It's
yeah,
out there, right? It's being voted on at 4151 on the next ticket. I think.
yeah.
Isn't that Americanism?
Yeah.
I got to get points
No,
for
it's
knowing
still,
that, right?
still in the books. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
420. I
There
don't
you
know
go,
what
nice.
that means. I
There
know
it
it
is.
means
There it
so.
is.
Isn't it a law pass? What does actually the 420 come from? Give me
20.
Yeah.
It's the weed number.
The weed number.
Yeah, I know it's a weed
I think
number,
there
but-
used to be like some people say it was like a call, like some kind of
I think it was
police
a call
thing.
sign.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
police call sign. Sorry, I thought it was like it's
Oh,
you know when you have like
yeah.
we're voting on law 420. I thought that was what it was, but no. Oh, okay, it's a police
Oh,
call
no,
sign.
no.
Right. Ah, there we go. See, every day. Not only do you get humor, you get learning as well. Everyone
Yeah.
that's American already knew this, but us Brits don't do this. We just say the terms and act like we know. As with everything, let's move back over to Shaft. Shaft,
Let's do it.
you are a scoundrel. A
course I am.
scoundrel, of course you are. Yeah.
Of course.
You do what has to be done for yourself. As a true neutral, to be fair, that kind of works.
It's a true neutral, yeah.
Um,
And if I'm trying to get my sisters or my twins' dream to come true,
Yeah.
that's all that matters to me.
100%. Okay, I'm gonna roll another D10 because there's something
Okay.
that relates to this. Okay.
Ooh,
Did we establish what your sibling's dream was?
Yeah.
we haven't yet. I'm trying to figure that out.
It might come. Let's see if it comes in the story. If it doesn't, we can.
Mhm.
So
We can figure something out for
all right.
sure.
Okay. What we got? We got a 10. You take
Ooh.
what you want, is what it says. So you take what you want. It's kind of the things. Like there's a few other. Like, you're seeking vengeance. You say where you see it. Some people are just asking to be swindled. So you're just sort of like you're going to take what you want to achieve what you need to achieve, which makes sense, I think.
I like that. Yeah. I mean, I took my twin. Literally. So
Yeah.
But
it also took
yeah,
on the responsibility.
I took on that's more what it was. Shaft is a very responsible creature.
Mm.
Very responsible.
There you are.
Responsible to a fault.
And it says in the city, so maybe you live in a city. Maybe you live in a city. Being
I
a
know that.
scoundrel.
I think it would be probably not like a big city,
Mhm.
but like not a small city. Probably like an Austin, Texas
Okay.
situation where it's like it's definitely a city, but
Yeah.
you can see most of it in an afternoon. Kind of
Like a
kind of
Columbus,
situation.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Like a
Well,
Columbus, Ohio.
like where I live. Yeah, I know. Like sort of
Yeah.
80,000, 100,000 people sort of city.
Yeah,
Not a millions sort of city. Yeah.
Yeah, not like a Los Angeles or a New York or a London or something. It was very much just a smaller
Yeah.
city.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I get you.
But the one thing that's important about this city is that the bakers and the sheriffs, their jobs are separate. It's a very important clarification about this city.
I also
I'm
feel like
making
that
notes of this, by
might
the
be
way.
why there was that electrical issue, because the zoning laws were a little bit more lax because there's not that many people.
I'm
Yeah.
also thinking that maybe they made it a rule after the Fingal phantasmagoric fiasco.
Yeah.
No more bakers were allowed to also be sheriffs because of the Doe law, because they could
Right.
be shot
The Doe law,
legally.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was that
We're
loophole.
still working on the electricians can't cab driver's law.
Right.
That's one that we have in our city. It's
Right.
pretty bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, that's really good. Okay, cool. Take what you want as well, and take what you want.
Yeah, I love it.
Awesome. We're building some lore. All right. So if it was Faerun, if we're like, I don't know how much you know. I don't know if you know sort of cities, but so like Waterdeep's like the New York, isn't it? So it's maybe not even Luskin.
Oh, like a Luskin,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That's
Oh,
kind of a
I just
scoundrel
like
city
that.
as well, doesn't it?
It is. Everyone who's anyone is a scoundrel in Luskin.
And also, it makes sense because
Yeah.
your character is going to be on a boat, which is going to be going out of Luskin, so that's helpful to me.
That's excellent. That's
So it all
excellent.
makes sense. There you
I
are.
have this weird thing where almost all of my D&D characters hail from Luskin. I'm trying to like just completely take a monopoly in Luskin.
Yeah.
So,
I like that. I mean, to personally,
You
I
are
like-
all of the NPCs. You're just finally PCing the NPCs.
Yes, you are.
literally.
I do like.
Who's
I mean,
next? Oh, the baker.
it's a great series. Not
Sorry, I cut you
anymore.
off, Hamilton.
No, that's fine. I totally agree. I think Luskin's a great little. Oh, it's just because it's pirates, and he doesn't like pirates.
Yeah, it's so piratey.
I know, exactly. Okay, we're back then. We're back with Fingal. Fingal, you've got devotion. Devotion.
Yes.
Oh.
Mm.
I do.
One
Yes,
or both
yes, I
of
do.
your parents are very religious. They taught you all the rituals and may have sent you to a religious school. You may have accepted their faith, or you may have been turned off by all religions and sort of rejected it in.
Oh.
So you can take it in both ways. You can either take it that you are truly devoted to the cause of religion that has been granted
Yeah.
to you, or you've completely devoted to the rejection of all religion in some respects.
Well, yeah. My mom, Kobold Stevie Nicks, is a Wiccan.
Of course,
Okay.
of course, of course,
Yeah,
of
very
course.
witchy woman.
Yeah.
And
Witchy woman.
yeah, what is the Stevie? It's not a Fleetwood Mac song. It's a Stevie Nicks song about a witch, right? Am I
I
crazy?
think so.
Oh,
I think so.
I don't know.
I'll edit in post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stevie-
Oh wait, no, I can't because copyright.
I'll just move my mouth and you just make it sound like I'm saying the name of the
Sisters of the
song.
Moon? Are you thinking of Sisters of the Moon?
Maybe that's what it is.
Are you thinking
Yeah.
of
Silence as
Desperado
she
by the
waits in the
Eagles?
room. Her black robes are trailing. Sister of the Moon. That's it.
That
yeah.
sounds right. That sounds right. That's pretty witchy. I think
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks. In my headcanon,
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks is a Wiccan.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
So
It's actually a Fleetwood
yeah.
Mac song. It's on Tusk. Tusk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good album actually.
I should know that. It's my mom. My parents.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
parents
so-
had that album as well. That's how I know.
yeah. I'm not like I'm kind of I was raised Wiccan.
Yeah.
I was
As a
I
ranger, sort of makes sense.
I had-
Sort of-
sure, yeah, I had my Wiccan confirmation, but I don't really go to Wiccan
Okay.
services that on the big ones, on the
Yeah.
solstices.
Yes.
Solstice.
You'll go for the major
Yeah.
parties, and that's it.
I go for the
Just
solstices,
imagining
I go
the-
for the equinoxes, but in between, they don't really see me.
Okay.
Just imagining the jaded equivalent of like a Catholic kid that like was
Yeah.
forced into Catholicism.
Yeah, a cafeteria Catholic, but for
A weekend
Wiccanism.
Wiccan, as they say.
weekend
Weekend
Wiccan.
Wiccan,
Oh
there it is.
my God!
Nailed it.
That's why
Nailed
they
it.
pay me no
Nailed it.
bucks. But
That's why they pay me no bucks.
That's why I don't get paid.
that's why.
Bingle the phantasmagoric weekend
The
Wiccan.
weekend Wiccan. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's great. I have a
That's
feeling that you're not in the same show as Robbie, Mark. You're in the other one. But if you're in the grand final, you might meet. But that's depending on how well you do. But I would like to add in there that you've met on one of your weekend Wiccan retreats because Robbie is a guru. He's like a kind of guru character as well. He got
Oh,
guru
yeah.
as one of his traits, and he's a sort of naked, but he's got a beard that covers everything important. Basically, it's one of those sort of beards, and he's like a guru that just lives wild in the. And I kind of feel like maybe you've kind of gone to see him to try and find.
We've definitely hung
yeah,
out.
Yeah, you've hung out.
Yeah,
And just got high instead of actually
Yeah.
going to the actual. To the actual.
yeah.
like,
My
party.
parents definitely went to his like guru
Yeah.
hangout.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Exactly. Retreat. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I'm up with that. I like that. Okay.
just
so-
got super stoned.
Yeah, exactly. I like that. Cool. Oh, so somehow you're a scoundrel, but you also have values, Shaft the Shifter.
All the best scoundrels have value.
I mean,
You're a scoundrel with a
everyone's
heart.
got a code.
Yeah,
I'm a
exactly.
scoundrel with a heart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe that's what I stole actually, was a heart.
Oh.
Well, maybe you can be both. You've got this scoundrel. You're like a Jekyll and Hyde
Mhm.
character. You've got this sort of scoundrel side, and maybe your twin is this more value heavy.
That would be very fun actually. If like when Shaft is in OG form, part on the left side, he's very scoundrelly.
Yeah.
Very much of a dirtbag.
Mm.
But then when the part is on the other side, he is all about values and tradition and family and doing good. Basically, like if Robin Hood and the Joker
Yes.
were in the same body,
I like it.
and
So,
they got to control the wheel at different points.
I'm
afraid
this. That
Umbrella is going to fall on me.
That works so well because the true neutral is actually what you are lawful good
Mhm.
and chaotic evil. But the two of
I
you
think it's
combined
fun.
become true neutral, but actually
Just
you're the both sides of the coin. Okay, so I'm gonna give you.
I love that.
I'm gonna roll the d10 again for you because
Okay.
and I'll give you what's the key to your value. That is.
Okay.
So you got a 4.
Is it to kill Batman?
Fortunately not. But you covet a family heirloom, which could be Batman's cape. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
you
That could be
can't-
kind of fun.
yeah. So you sort of you value and covet this. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's like
Well, I did take in the character sheet I just made up for the game this weekend.
yeah.
I did take a cloak of displacement.
This is the
So
legacy. This is the legacy.
yeah,
Your
it.
twin was a
Mhm.
crime-fighting superhero, right? And
Wow.
and you had to take on the Batmantle, or
Okay.
whatever. Your
Mhm,
interpretation
mhm,
of it. When they died, and you
Mhm.
realised this is your
This
your
is it.
legacy. And then so like maybe you were like the Joker and they're Batman,
Mhm.
and you're like, and that's like you're the evil twin, but you absorb Batman. Okay, come on.
I love that. No, I love
This
it. I love it because
wonderful.
This is
like the Joker can't exist without Batman, and Batman can't exist without the Joker.
Yeah.
So if AC/DC kills Batman, the Joker absorbs
fucking love D&D.
absorbs Batman.
I fucking love it.
When AC/DC kills Batman.
All right,
That's a normal sentence.
okay. We had Amy Dallin, who used to work at DC on the show on one of the
Oh, yeah.
episodes. I'm going to email her this storyline and say, by the way, right, okay, I'm not a crazy person. We did know each other. We spoke once on the internet. By the way, got this idea
Here's
for
a
a
great
new
idea.
Batman show if you want to pass it on to any of your friends at DC. AC/DC,
I love it.
kill Batman. And then he gets absorbed by the Joker.
And then just every town this Batman Joker amalgamation goes to, they're like, just get the fuck out of here. Like,
Please.
get out of this town. We do not want you. It was. It's like, yes, but I have to fight the Joker. You are the Joker also. You're messing everything up.
Yeah, exactly. Literally,
We
one
already
day.
don't have a sheriff because somebody shot him.
Yes.
Like
Particularly
the Joker
this town.
side. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go.
No, sorry. That's
The,
amazing.
like the Joker side goes and like steals a pie and then like runs around the block, and then Batman side comes out and like, I found your pie, and like gives it back to the
It was
place that
just
just
you.
stole it
Really
from.
fucking annoying because everyone knows
No.
as well. Because it's just the
That was the
parting
other
sided.
Yeah.
Please just get out of here. We hate you so much.
It's like, oh, fuck. Here he goes again, stealing my car. I'll just give it 10 minutes. He'll be back again.
He'll be back with it.
He'll be
Yeah.
back with it later. He'll be back with it
I
later.
did it. I'm not the hero this town deserves. I'm the hero it
This town
needs.
just takes
No.
an hour longer because you've just got to do all the bad shit and then refix it before you can get anywhere. Yeah, the highway was closed. You know what it was like.
Yep, that's it.
But
I'm
I
a
got to ride in the
scoundrel, and I have
Batmobile,
no-
so it sings and roundabouts. Beautiful.
This is
Beautiful.
very fun.
I know it's just great. I just want to. I think this should just be the show now. I don't want to do the game show anymore. I just want to do this. Okay. With that, this is the final one then for Fingal. Fingal Phantasmagoric.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You have a distinguishing birthmark.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I do.
I sure
you
do.
it says you have a distinguishing feature. So it could be. I don't know. I assume the birthmark looks like this thing. I don't know. All right, roll me a
Can your
d10. We'll
birthmark-
find out what it looks like.
Can your
D10.
birthmark just be the fact that you're a human?
Yeah. I have a human face on a kobold body. I'm using these. This is a free plug. These are
Ooh.
from Ritual Cast.
Oh, cool.
I love these dice.
They're beautiful. They are beautiful.
Love them. My camera doesn't do them justice.
No.
Beautiful.
That is a 9.
Ooh.
A spider or web? Okay, you're basically Spider-Man now. Okay, fine. Let's say we fucking Spider-Man. The spider or web birthmark you've got on your body somewhere, or
Yeah.
spider bulb.
Yeah. That is maybe I like that web tattoo on the elbow. Doesn't that mean like prison tattoo?
Yeah,
I
maybe
think
you
it
got it from.
means
Maybe it's like, yeah, you got that in prison for when you killed the sheriff.
Yeah, but it's a birthmark. But everyone in prison was like, "Oh man,
Oh fuck!
oh boy, watch out!
It's a spider. It's a spider, guys.
This guy's he's got the spider web tattoo on his elbow.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
It's arachnid
he's got,
guy.
like,
Yeah,
really
I'm
lucky.
gonna have to look that up real quick. What is it?
Does it
a
actually
spider.
mean something?
That would be hilarious.
I'm 80% sure it means something.
Mhm.
Spider web.
Wisdom, fertility,
Tattoo.
harmony, and balance.
You gotta get prison in there.
You gotta
it
get
means that-
prison in there.
Yeah, web meaning quotes prison. It means the wearer has served time in prison.
Hey, well, okay, there you go. That's it.
Yeah,
It's quite
Yeah.
on the nose. You know, it's like
Yeah.
yeah. I went to prison after shooting the sheriff, but not for
shooting the sheriff.
shooting the sheriff,
Yeah,
for an
'cause it-
unrelated. There's an unrelated incident.
tax
it
violation.
was-
They always get you on a
was-
tax violation.
Yeah, it was one of those really white collar lame prisons,
Yes.
and like just like everybody gets their own TV. It's
Yeah.
like everything's really nice.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to eat tonight?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Chicken, fish, or whatever.
Steak.
And then because I had this birthmark that looked at it, everyone was like, "Whoa,
Well, yeah.
this guy's actually done time in a real prison."
So don't make.
And so I really played that up,
Yeah.
and I became like the de facto like toughest guy
I like
in
this.
this really wussy prison.
How about okay? I'm gonna add this then. What if the shooting of the sheriff was post this? So this is
Yeah.
how you escaped from your white collar prison.
Hmm.
How about that? So you're in prison for a really white collar crime, which is like, what did you lost? You lost the so you lost the family heirloom, okay?
Right.
And whilst you're
Yeah.
on it, you found okay. I'm just gonna go into it, and you tell me if you like it or not.
I like it.
So you've got this platinum record, and it's going. You think it's gone to the black market, right? It's
Right.
gone on, yeah, it's gone on the, and you're trying to find it. You find this person. You hand over some cash to someone who you think is going to give you back the thing. It's a sting operation.
Yeah.
It's not actually the real people. You've been done for bribing an official, but actually it's all it's all bullshit. It's a bullshit charge. They just wanted to get someone
Yeah.
for this job.
Right.
They've got you.
Bingo.
You put in jail.
Yeah.
You're unwarrantedly in jail.
Insurance fraud.
Yeah.
Insurance
Yeah,
fraud. They
something like
thought that I reported it missing
Yes.
to try and collect the insurance.
Exactly. Let's go with that. Yeah. And then
I love that.
you're in there,
Yeah.
and now this sheriff is the person who caught you. You've got this
Yeah.
hatred for them. You're in this shitty
Right.
prison. They turn
Yeah.
up. You go. He's brought some baked goods for everyone.
Mhm,
Yeah, some baked
mhm.
goods, as he does.
And Fingal makes the point of saying, "Are you here in your capacity as a
Yeah,
baker or a sheriff?"
exactly. And people are
And,
already
when he
nervous
says-
because you've
Yeah,
got the
when he-
tattoo.
Because I've got the tattoo. And when he says baker, I just reload. One more bullet.
I'd like in post to count if that was actually 13.
And when he says baker, I just reload. One more bullet. Yeah.
It doesn't-
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. But no, that's I love that, and that's where we find you, because that is all of your story. That's your story done. You're
Yeah.
still missing these these tapes. You haven't got them. These platinum records.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe. 'Cause
Yeah, but
your crew is going into the Dragon Vault.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone's going. Oh, yeah. You're going into. Yeah, you are. You are going into Dragon Vault. Your crew. So maybe you're going there also because you think in this store of all these golds. and
Maybe it's
stuff,
in there.
It's in there. That's why you're there.
Yeah. And because I shot the sheriff 13 times, I get an actual tattoo.
Yes.
Unlike my spiderweb birthmark, I get an actual 13
Yes.
tattooed
I
on
like
me.
that. I like
But it,
You know, while we're
like-
at it, let's just add 2 sparrows, just all the basic tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spiderweb, a 13,
like the Russian
sparrows.
stars on my
that.
knees.
Wings on your back.
I kneel for no one.
A
Wings on my back.
butterfly on your
The
lower
praying
back.
hands on my neck.
Pencil outline of the city that you grew up in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teardrop.
Yeah. It's
Teardrops.
it's the praying hands, but instead of like a rosary coming off them, it's like the symbol of law. You know.
Dang.
You're gonna have
Fingal
some
just
tribal
got
tattoos.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fingal's like, he's not that. It's not like a beefy Scobold either. So he's got all these like.
Scrawny as hell.
But he's dead.
She's very scrawny. Yeah. Covered in tattoos.
Yeah, I love it though. I love it.
Yeah.
This is great. This is a very well-rounded character. Well, here we go.
Yeah.
I've got Sharpshifters, and I think this is a great way to sum them up. Enigma.
Enigma.
Yeah.
Very
I think
much
that-
so.
Yeah. A family member has always been hesitant to talk about their past. They might even have given varying accounts of some events, and no one knows the true story. So, so this is, I guess, this is your twin, the Enigma.
Yeah.
They're an Enigma. This is the secret that you have unlocked. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Edward Enigma.
Ooh.
The Riddler.
Ed.
Is that their name? Is that their name? Edward Enigma.
Edward Enigma. Yes, that's the Riddler.
Mhm. I
Is
love
it?
it. We're just getting all sorts of Batman things in here.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yeah. I like the idea of Shaft being this. You never get the full backstory. You never. What were they from Luskin? Were they from Waterdeep? Did they grow up anywhere? Did they grow up at all? Like depending on who you're talking to,
So many
is the
like,
story you
false
get.
stories.
Yeah.
False
Yeah.
stories.
Like, are they Spider-Man? Are they Batman? Are they the Hulk? Are they the Black Canary?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who
knows?
What
Really?
is the one in? There is one in Waterdeep Dragon Heist that is famous as like a Batman sort of person, isn't there?
Is it Jarlaxle?
No, Jalax is great. No, it's superhero person, but they're actually.
Is it Strahd? Is he a famous Batman?
He's just a Batman.
Yeah. It's a man. It's a bat. Is it? It's Batman. It's Batman.
Yeah.
Batman.
Steve Batman.
Oh, it's Jason Batman.
Jason Batman.
All right, I'm just going to quickly check. I'm going to try and see appendix monsters and NPCs. There's a person in it that I can't think. Oh,
Like a vigilante crime
there's a
fighter.
vigilante crime fighter who's in the Black Viper. The Black
Oh.
Viper, who's a
Ooh.
notorious burglar, pickpocket, mugger, and assassin who died a century ago after a long nefarious career. However, a brash young noble has recently adopted the persona to lead a secret
Ooh.
life of crime. But maybe you're the Black Viper, as in that's your evil side, and then you need to come up with another name for your good side, which is that you were the Black Viper. Maybe you're both nobles then. Yeah, you're both like from noble families, disillusioned, wanting to.
The Black Viper and the beige
Yes.
beige garden snake.
The mongoose.
Mongoose. Oh, that's the mongoose and the black.
Right? Because
Viper.
mongoose.
And the grey mongoose.
Mongooses.
The grey
Mongoose.
Mongooses.
Mongooses.
Mongooses
Mongoose.
bite snakes. Mongoose.
They do.
Black Viper and the grey mongoose.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I guess it could be like there's just all these stories of the Black Viper already,
Yeah.
and Shaft is like, well, that's really cool. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, but who's gonna stop them? Like, oh, well, also me.
The Grey
The
Mongoose.
Grey Mongoose is going to stop the Black Viper. Duh.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
There's only one person strong enough to stop me.
Goes-
Me. Yeah.
With these.
My own worst enemy.
Yeah.
I love it.
If it isn't me, my arch nemesis.
I left
You are
me
the
me.
Spider-Man meme.
I am, yeah. You. No, it's you. Literally.
Yeah,
No,
I
yeah,
love it.
I like that. It's sort of this enigma, like street folk hero that they've very much concocted for themselves.
Yeah, so they've concocted the evil and the villain and the hero, and I love it, and they're all of them. Well, those are some absolutely beautiful characters, if I do not say
Very
so
exciting.
myself. I think they're amazing. And that is all of them. Unfortunately, that is all that we have for and I want to give you more, but I think they'll just get too well rounded that it will be spherical. So,
I agree. I like where they're at. I like
yeah,
where
I think
they're at.
they need a little bit of secrecy. And you, I mean,
Yeah.
Dave, not for people at home will it be 2 days, but for you, you've literally got two days until you actually play this character. So
I'm very excited. I'm very
so
excited.
which I gave you your role on the ship, so I can some people can.
I'm the first mate.
You're the
baby.
first mate. The first mate on
And-
the ship.
And the second mate.
Yes. Nice.
Sorry.
You're the first mate and the 1.5 mate.
Alpha mate. Alpha mate.
Literally.
The first mate. Yeah.
Mm.
There you go.
Alpha, mate A and mate 1.
Yeah. There you go.
All of those. I'm very excited to play.
well,
and
I'm
I'm excited for
looking
this
forward.
character.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be great fun. And then Mark, you'll be on in a week's time, week and a couple of days time. But for people at home, I haven't sorted out the days yet exactly when these go out, but you will know, and it will be. I will put that underneath here at some point.
Okay.
But with that, firstly, thank you, both of you, for coming on the show again and
course.
spending time with me. It's been a pleasure, as it always is. Not to spend time with me, to spend time with you. It's a pleasure. when
It's
you-
always a pleasure. It's always a
It is.
pleasure. to spend time with you.
Always a pleasure to hang with
true.
you. Yes, it is. No, I will second. It is always a pleasure to hang with you. Thank you, Hamilton, for
No, thank
having
you.
us on here. This has been
Yeah.
great.
Well, no, thank you. And so why don't you both start with Mark, 'cause it always starts that side. Mark, where can we find what you do, all the great stuff that you do?
You can find me personally at Mark Dimitri on Twitter and Instagram. And then for the Cast Eye Podcast, you can find us at the Cast Eye Podcast at Cast Eye Podcast. I should know.
Mm.
It's up there.
No.
It is up there. It is up there. Yeah.
One of those. At Cast Eye
It's
Podcast.
right over there. It's right there.
It's
Right over there.
Pomeranian.
You want to do an isolated point finger, and you can just make it point
Yeah,
at
no, it is.
whatever.
It literally, you're doing it right
Perfect.
now. You're
Oh,
doing
you're doing it
really
right
well.
then?
Yeah, you're doing it right.
Okay, it's going to be fixed then. Yeah, you can find at Cast Eye Podcast wherever podcasts
Yeah.
are found.
I'd like to apologise again. I said it before we did the last stream you were on. I literally said cast the die like 20 times, and I listened back to it and I was
Okay.
like, fucking idiot, Hamilton. You're such a. I know it. I listened to it, but it's just
It's okay.
my
We do
default
that.
brain,
We do that on the show. We
Yeah.
do cast
the die.
the die.
Exactly.
on the show. So
it fucks with my brain.
fixed. It works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. And I just want to say that. And
But
then
all right.
From Afar, a podcast, which is Dave. David, tell me where we find all the stuff that you do.
Well, you can find them where I found this ball that just came over the fence.
Nice.
So,
Hey.
um,
I thought you were looking for
Uh,
your
no,
hashtags.
here's my
For your
here's,
hats. Where am I?
my name is Dave or David Tilstra. You can find myself at David Tilstra on Instagram and Twitter and stuff. But I am the dungeon master for the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast, From Afar podcast. And you can find us where all podcasts are sold, like Spotify and places like that.
Exactly.
You can also find us on like Instagram and Twitter at From Afar podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up.
Um,
If you point up, then it's there. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Just go right here,
yeah,
friends.
right there. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I now want to just rewrite Dragon's Duel. So stupid like that. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't bother to edit it, so I won't even bother.
It's just google.com. Go here. You
Yeah.
can find it.
Just go to Google and Google the name of my show,
Yeah,
and you'll
let's
find
be
it.
honest, yeah.
It's very easy.
Yeah.
But no, that's about it. I'm super grateful to be back on here. Very excited to play this Saturday, and just I'm excited for. I'm just excited in general.
You're
Just a
just
general
generally excited.
air of excitement.
That's good. That is good. That's a good place to be. Well, with that, I will then say thank you to you again for coming on. I will say thank you to Ryan for being here.
Yes, thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Good.
It's always great to have my carer. And I will say thank you to all of you at home who watch the show. And we will see you at some point soon. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
There we go. Can you guys hear me now? There we go. Can you guys hear me now? There. Yeah. Okay. So, any questions so far? What did you think of the first episode? Any questions so far? What did you think of the first episode? Any questions so far? What did you think of the first episode? This is weird. There's like an echo. This is weird. There's like an echo. That's probably better. Thank you, Crafty Gabo. Yeah. Thank you, Crafty Gabo. Yeah. Thank you, Crafty Gabo. Are we ready to start the second episode? Did you guys have any questions? Are we ready to start the second episode? Did you guys have any questions? Are we ready to start the second episode? Did you guys have any questions? There is a crazy echo here. Crazy echo here. Crazy. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to start the second episode now. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to start the second episode now. Hopefully you enjoy the second episode, and I'll be back at the end, and we'll discuss it from there too. Okay? And I'll be back at the end, and we'll discuss it from there too. Okay?
To get after Harden.
All right.
I was thinking of
That's how we
when I
start
said
the
it,
show. That's how we start the show. That's it.
But then I realized
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, wait, I've messed up.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello and welcome to Dragon's Duel and to the first of our character backstories for season 2. This is where we're going to go back, meet the fantastic people who've been on the show making these crazy characters in advance of our one-shots, grand finales happening at the end of August, beginning of September, and sort of give them a backstory, figure out how they're going to play these fantastically, I mean, in this case, ridiculously charismatic characters, and generally figure out what they look like and all that fun jazz. And so, the first people that could come back on and is an amazing pairing, the fantastic Taylor from Backwater Bastards and the incredible Robbie from Dungeon Initiative. How you doing?
Oh,
Like
Good.
the best.
Yeah? Good. I'm glad.
but how are you? How are you now?
Yeah.
How
are
am I
you?
now? How am I now? I am
At this moment,
At
this
this moment right
subsection
now.
of time.
as classically my computer's as you were there. The computer's been fun. And
were there.
You were there for it, and so I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic. I'm glad that we are now rolling, recording, and I'm glad to have you two fantastic people here with me, as well as Ryan, who's down there.
Ryan.
Hello. I don't know if was Ryan on your show. I can't remember. It was,
Nope.
I was not.
No, you had Rita.
No.
You had the fantastic
Rita.
Rita.
You guys were
The
cursed.
sword slinging.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. She did.
I'll
Yeah.
never forget it.
Yeah,
Changed my life.
it
A true
changed all of our
inspiration.
life. I think so. 100%.
It did.
Yeah, I think it did. Well, I'm glad you came back after that experience that didn't put you off completely.
I had a great time.
I mean,
I
we.
came running back.
Yeah, no. I mean.
I know. I'm like, please. Hamilton's like locking the door, and I'm like, wait.
I am the cream of the crop. I want to be back. You know, just
Let me in, brother.
Can I come too?
100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad we're already there. I'm so glad we're already there. I mean, literally, I just want to play a whole game with Randy Savage and Macho Man and Kermit the Frog. 100%. It's like that is
That's
a
the
dream.
dream.
It's the dream D&D game, right?
It kind of is.
is.
I'm just saying. Like,
Take-
name a more iconic duo.
I can't. I'm
Thank
out.
you.
I'm out.
That's
Hashtag.
something that we need to get memed up.
Yeah. Well,
It kind of is.
it's already there. I think Emil's done it. But if he hasn't already,
Okay,
Emil,
good.
do more. Just do some more. Okay, I'm looking at you there. 100%. So what are we doing here? Shall I try and explain a bit of that, basically? So
Let's try it.
Let's try.
No,
try.
let's just shoot from the hip.
Shoot from the hip.
Because like whatever you say, we're gonna. That's why we're.
Yeah.
Shoot the flamethrower from the hip.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Exactly.
You can pick whatever you want, and
Dragon's
we're gonna be
Duel,
like
shooting flamethrowers from the hip since 2020. Yeah.
3,000%.
100%. Yeah. 100% of the time, 3,000% of the time.
Yeah.
Every time. So with that, what we're going to do is we're going to go through your characters. I've got D&D Beyond up here because we are sponsored by D&D Beyond. Actually, the giveaway isn't going to work this time. I know it says it at the bottom, but fuck it. I can't bother to change it now. There is no giveaway in this show, but there you go. So sorry about that. There's a
Just cross it out in post.
You can just type that in and nothing will happen. How about that for fun?
Sticker on it.
Yeah. I'll send you a link to where D&D Beyond is. I'm very sorry about this. So, but what we're going to do, I've got D&D Beyond up. They sponsor the show and sports show, and thank you very much for that, all you D&D Beyond fantastic people out there. I've got up like the character details page, the background page, so we can sort of reference some of that stuff. We'll talk to you individually about like, what do you think about your alignment? I know you've already got alignments, but how you think that works. I've got these fantastic cards from Better Backstories. Boo, boo, boo. I'll put some funky tunes in there. The Magnificent Jay, who makes these, sent me these all the way from the Americans, to the United Kingdoms of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and sent them to me. And it's basically some fun cards that give you. I'll give you an example one that's in the middle of the deck, so we won't see it. That sort of says Discovery. Right? And then it comes with it like a D8 or D10 that you can roll for like, you found something unique, and we roll it. And it also has like places that might be. So it's a partially cloudy desert was maybe where you found it. And if it's good or bad.
Cool.
Yeah, and it also has like
These are nice.
This could be good. These ones on the back here, like if it's good or bad for you. Or I've got other things like I've just got to remind myself of the other things that they are like. There's lava fields involved, and rivers and places, and all these sorts of fun, exciting things that it could mean for your character. So if it's like neutrally good for your character, or good for your character, or negative for your character, so whatever you find. So in this scenario, let's say I roll a fancy gemstone, and it says on here that it's middling for my character. So we could say that fancy gemstone was just pretty to wear, but it wasn't magical, or something like that. But if it was negative, it could be cursed or something. Yeah? Does that make sense?
I'm about it.
About it? That's good, because you're here. So, it's happening.
late.
Yeah.
Too late.
It's too
Ready.
late. Yeah, exactly. So that's what
This
we're
is
going
what
to do.
we're eating tonight.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, get out. This is what's for dinner.
You've been spending too much time with the Down Underers as well.
I know it's terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
I've
Right.
ruined myself.
So, well, why don't we talk about the characters you created, maybe about your time on the show. Did you have fun? Did you have fun on the
Oh
show?
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a chaotic blast in the
Oh,
best
good.
way possible.
Yay!
It was wild.
It was
Yes.
really. I had an absolute blast with you guys. I think.
I loved it.
Yeah.
was
I
so
still get like flashbacks, PTSD type thing whenever I have to count from 1 to 20.
Look, I have to say, I like studied that game
Yes.
because if numbers are a spectrum with other stuff, I'm at the end of the spectrum that's like not at the numbers end. So
Yeah.
I was like, that's the game I'm gonna suck at. And so like I was like, I'm nailing this game. I'm here for it. I was overly prepared for that, and then like
Yeah.
nothing else. So
Well, you did very well. Everyone did really well. So I think. Well, no, I say that. Apart from Apart from one individual, particularly. I can't remember.
No.
who.
No, okay, to be fair,
Poor
Dan came up with the very best
did.
rule in
Actually,
that game.
he did.
That
this-
was so.
I'm out of the
when
game. Perfect.
That's like the ultimate. I was like, wait.
Why didn't we do that at the beginning? Is what I'm.
Because like when there are rules, you get like caught up in like these are
Yeah,
the rules,
exactly.
and this is it. And then like when he dropped that, I was like, oh. But
You could do
Those-
that.
Is that you could do
Those
that?
are the rules
This
now.
yeah, that's the rule. I mean, that's the beauty of the game. We
I
had.
was like, dang,
That's smart.
that's it.
Yeah,
So
Let's move.
it is.
that's the way.
It's a broken game, but I love it. I mean, the joke is if everyone just counted to 20, you could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and as you would. But everyone's got that inner desire to fuck each other over, though. That's the problem, I think, as well. And
I'm gonna be real. I did not realize that we could just count.
you could, like, that's the thing.
Whoa.
But if you land, whoever lands on 20 loses 5 points. So,
Okay, that's fair.
so the
that's
thing
fair.
is, you would get to 19 and then go, I'm gonna have to fuck this up now because, yeah. So, but not that I want to break the game here, but it's good fun. And people also
Hamilton just wrecked the whole show
Exactly.
tonight.
It's alright, we've got lots of other games to play in that, and it's still as fun. And I'll just make it harder, and I'll make it that you can't do that, so there you go. I can just change the rules, because that's what I can do. So, fuck y'all.
Kind of sounds like DM privilege.
It does, yeah, it
Sounds
does.
like,
Yeah,
kind of sounds like it.
it does. Then again, I've got to keep a handle on something. So, you made some fantastic characters. We had a lot of fun. I mean, we all know the Randy Savage was one of the best things I've ever seen come out of this show ever. 100%. That was a séance.
I was also surprised to see that.
Yeah, it was.
I've never done that before. I don't know why or
I feel
where.
like we should have called an exorcist afterwards, just to like make
I'm not
sure
sure
you're
where it came from.
just channeled it from the heavens, like.
I can still hear Randy Savage whispering in my ear.
Yeah, I know.
I can as well.
Yeah.
It has never left me.
It's just a part of your psyche now. So
It is.
Yeah.
It's like I let it in, and you know,
Yeah.
when you do a séance at home,
Yeah. It's dangerous.
limit that time,
Yeah, exactly.
just like a call trace. Let it run wild for too long, and now
No,
that's who
it's
I
just,
am.
just in your bloodstream.
That's
Exactly.
me now.
Yeah, that's me. I'm just Randy Savage. It's fine.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was fantastic. And also, I was watching back because I was trying to find some clips for it, and the other one that I loved was Dan's love of curtains. He kept bringing up the Bessie. When you were doing your scenes, he kept going, and slimy curtains! And I was like, I don't know what that was all about, but it was just amazing. Just kept bringing up.
That was another surprise. Like I didn't expect that to become a musical, and then it did.
Yeah, it did. It was a magical musical. So with that, why don't we have a look at the scores that you've got on the doors? Booty Praetorian. So Taylor, you made Booty Praetorian.
Yeah.
A lawful good human bard. He,
Right.
Himbo, I think we could say, with a 17.
We can definitely say
I
that.
think so. 17 in strength, 22 in dex, 22 in constitution, a 3 in intelligence, an 11 in wisdom, and a
Yep.
40 in charisma. A 40 in charisma. That was impressive.
That's it.
And
That's
as a
it right
bard,
there.
that is pretty impressive, right?
It's yeah. I mean,
What more can you do? There's not more you can do, is there really?
there isn't.
No.
I mean, that 3 in intellect, whatever, man.
Yeah, exactly. He
We
does
don't
not
need that.
care. He does not care, does he? He's
got other
handsome.
stuff.
He's handsome. He's got a silver tongue and
If a rock hits us, we're fine.
exactly. That's it.
We're strong. We're
Yeah.
dex.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're just literally describing Randy Savage right now.
Exactly.
No, no. Randy
mean-
Randy Savage had that 40 in intellect too. I think
Did
Oh,
he?
okay.
Was he actually
because
quite?
he's
Yeah.
I don't know. But those outfits.
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
That took some
Yeah.
something.
I'm
to,
creating that character that he created. those one-liners. I mean,
I don't know. That might have been real. You never know. You never know.
Yeah. 100%. And then
I don't know.
Wrinkle-Stilt-Skin.
Yep.
Such an amazing name. Such great names as well.
And the myth, the legend.
Booty wrinkle.
Booty Wrinkle. A Booty Wrinkle in Time 2, Panda Pandemonium, as it was called in the episode. Which is now a rule. If you want to play, whenever someone says barbarian, it's now you can say panda as well. It's now an official game rule. So you made a mark with that. But it's a lawful neutral, arsenal, druid, vegan, 13 in strength, 21 in dex, not bad, 21 in constitution, not bad, 7 in intellect, so a little bit more intelligent than Booty. At least knows how to tie their own shoes and count past
A little bit.
past four.
I was just about to be like, do Asmar have feet?
Yeah.
I might have to look that up.
Exactly. I think they do. I think they definitely do. They walk around. Like, they only have wings some of the time. And then 11 in wisdom, which is a bit of a problem for a druid. And a 41 in charisma. So still...
He never said he was good at being a druid.
No.
He just said that he is one.
Yes, that's very true. And that's exactly the point.
He's an incredible dancer.
He's quite dexterous for his old age. He doesn't have any arthritis anywhere.
Yeah. Wrinkle is a river dancer.
Oh. He's what's the guy? He's the river...
Literally was spawned from the river.
Yeah.
What's the river
Dancing.
dancing guy called? River dance.
There's one guy.
Oh yeah, the river dance guy. Who's
I feel like there's like 1,000 of them in a line.
Michael
And
Flatley. Michael Flatley. That
That's
was it.
that's Wrinkle.
Yeah.
Oh, Wrinkles. Yeah, he's related to him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. We're making
like
this
his uncle.
backstory. We're making this
Wrinkle,
backstory. Yeah.
Stiltskin, Flatley.
Yeah. I'm hoping that you guys have got some pens and paper to write down some of your background stuff.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do now.
You do now. Good. I just want to check.
I'm at my battle station.
Good. Awesome. Okay.
No.
Cool. So I hope you've noted that Michael Flatley is one of your key criminal contacts.
Yep, I'm writing it.
Okay.
Only
cool.
wrinkles, right?
Yeah, only wrinkles. Only wrinkles. That's a good one. Okay. All right. Well then, why don't we just like interject then with a quick first backstory, better backstories card, right? For
All right, here we go.
Happening.
for
It's
Taylor.
happening.
Okay. So
It's happening.
for Taylor, this one's for Booty for Praetorian, right? You've got impact, and it's
Are we still describing Randy Savage?
yeah, it's
It
negative.
feels like it.
This is an impact. Is going to be negative to your character. Okay.
Oh, crap.
Negative to your character. All right. An otherworldly event has touched your life. We know it. Randy Savage inhabited your body. So that's no. Okay, I'm gonna D10. Have you got a D10 to roll, or I can roll it for you if you don't have one.
I can roll an internet one.
Roll me an internet D10, and we'll figure out which of these 10 fantastic. I find the character. Let's see. It does
I got a 4.
a 4. Unexplained physical damage. An otherworldly event
I like it.
gave you impact, unexplained physical damage. So negative. So that does work with the negative. So if you've got an idea for what that unexplained physical damage could be for Booty Praetorian, I'm thinking head trauma, potentially.
Feels like it kind of has to be head trauma. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I see that. I see this, so it makes sense. So maybe he was...
I feel like it probably, like, have you ever been to a concert and then whoever's there is, like, really wilding out and they fall off the stage and, like, get crushed under an amp or something?
Okay, yeah, that's what Booty Praetorian did. Yeah.
That
And they
happened
roll
to me
right
just
back up
recently.
on stage,
Just
right?
went a little
Yeah.
too hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I see
This is like Danzig level, like, head
yes.
trauma.
Okay, yes. Right. Okay, fine. So he
Looks great
yeah.
in the photos,
Yeah, but not good in the
but
brain.
turns out,
Not when you get magnetic resonant MRIing it. That sort of
yeah,
photo. Yeah.
when they Googled you on the MRI, they saw the turn.
Thank you.
Now you have to write songs with
That's what-
maximum 16 words. That's all you got.
Mother.
Children,
Not
not
to do my way. I love that song. I
But
freaking
like
love
this,
dancing. By the way.
Udi could be Danzig though, because like
Yeah.
ripped beyond all belief.
Yes. Pretty hardcore and
But
pretty
don't
charismatic.
ask him any questions.
Yes.
Don't. Still growing a really good shock of hair though, but only
Yeah.
in one place.
Yeah.
Y'all thought devil locks were on purpose, but turns out
Oh
They
my
ain't.
gosh. They ain't.
that's the unexplained physical damage.
That's the unexplained thing.
I can only grow hair out of this part in my head. That's all I got.
I do love dancing though. I've got to admit that.
I do too. I
love
can't-
it. I love that guy.
I don't know if it's cool or not, but like it's just like what a freaking look. Like if you could pick somebody as like an avatar for a day, like Danzig would not be a crappy one, but like young Danzig.
Oh yeah, I'm talking like late 80s, early 90s.
Cause have you seen that meme of him where somebody was like, he just like old Danzig looks like microwaved Jason Momoa or something? It's not nice. I'm sorry. If anyone's mom is watching, I'm sorry, but you know
Yeah, I know.
that was a
Why
hard life.
anyone's mom
A hard life.
specifically?
Jason
like
Momoa's mom.
Oh,
Jason Momoa's mom is gonna be like,
She
no,
is
I
a-
thought you said if anyone's mom is watching, like moms would just
Jason-
generically be offended because you attack Jason Momoa.
I mean, he is hot.
I think that's
He
a
is
quite.
hot.
I think they've also
Right? Like,
look, I know the demographic. Okay,
for this show or Momoa, because
it's moms.
is
Yeah.
this show?
specifically this show.
This show is for mums, right? Yeah, I know.
Probably.
If I look, I'm gonna check
Oh,
my
man.
my Twitch stats and see where I'm
It's
trending.
mums.
I'm trending in the mums.
Yeah,
Fantastic. I'm learning.
I checked it.
Okay, good.
I mean,
All right. I think we've got
got it.
We got
We
that
got
one.
it.
We got that one. Okay. Unfortunate head trauma for Booty Katorian. Okay. Right. Next up then for Wrinkle Stiltskin, we've got Shindig. A Shindig.
Hell yeah.
And it's
Hell yeah.
and it's positive for your character, right? It added these are little. Oh, I forgot to give you some little things. Sorry, Taylor. By the sea and some fog. Those are other little things to add to your. You don't have to use them, but they're just there. They're like.
Oh, I will use everything
sure
that
you
you
will.
put
I'm
down,
sure you
Hamilton.
will.
Do
Okay.
not worry.
Don't worry. Okay.
Not how you probably thought, but
I didn't. I wouldn't imagine anything worse. So, oh, here you go then, Robbie. Your family
Ready.
threw a big party for you. Now roll me a d10, and it has something to do with being by the shoreline and snow flurries. Not just snow, but snow flurries. Little
I
flurries.
pictured like a druid glade swingers party.
It's
just
his
because, like,
family. His family
when
did.
else-
His family.
When else do you say shindig? Very natural. I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure you can
family?
only use the word shindig for like that
You can
kind
change
of party.
family for sort of druid circle. How about
Found family.
Okay.
that? Then? Yeah, found family. Fine. Yeah. Hashtag FF.
Found-
Hashtag
Yeah.
found family. Right.
You a family now after that party.
Well, they threw me a big party where?
We're not sure of who is family or not after that party.
Hashtag just druid things. You know how it is.
Oh my.
This is the first episode we've hit that level already. Druid swingers parties is where we're at. So, we
Get
know
on
they.
my level.
If any of the classes was going to have a swingers party, it's going to be druids, right? You know, come on.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Good
yes.
berries for everybody.
I mean, Wrinkle's been around a long time. He's got to get his kick somehow.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Good for you, Wrinkle.
So, give me a d10. Let's find out how this.
Proud
A
of you.
5.
Oh, that's a lot.
We broke Hamilton.
You were given your first weapon during this party.
Oh yeah. I can
okay.
already imagine 10 things about that.
I'm imagining what this weapon might be. Let's have a think.
There's a lot of ways you could take that,
There
Robbie.
really is. That's what they said.
That's- that is what they all said at the party. Like I mean,
Oh dear. I'm
there
glad.
are both organic and inorganic ways that. But hey, it could be a birthday too, man. Could be a birthday. Or
No,
like
it was a shindig. It was a shindig.
It's a
It
shindig.
was a shindig.
It was a shindig.
Yeah.
It's a shindig. with your.
We were there.
Was Booty there? Was Booty there? Does Booty and Wrinkle know each other?
I don't know yet. I don't know that we're
I'm not
far enough
sure.
into our backstory.
So we
I
can
need
leave
to
that.
see what happens before we get there.
Yeah.
Let's
'cause,
see
I
how
mean,
bad
this,
it gets.
This shindig happened early on in
Yeah.
Wrinkle's
This could be
life.
origin of Wrinkle.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It sounds like an origin thing, because if this is where you got your first weapon, like this is
Right.
young Wrinkle.
Yeah,
Right.
Before
right,
the
right.
Wrinkle was actually a Wrinkle.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before he was, when he was just a whippersnapper stiltskin.
Just a wrinkle in your father's eye.
I thought you were gonna say something very different there. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Well, that's the
I had
beauty of- That's comedy. So let's get away from the backstory cards for a bit, and let's move on to just some classic D&D things. Lifestyle. Beauty Victorian lifestyle. We squalid,
Right.
we poor, we rich, we mega rich. I'm happy to take. You want to say I've got 1,000 GP in my pocket? You can say you got 1,000 GP in your pocket. I'm happy to go that far if you've got a good enough reason for it. Like we're not. This is you got 40 in fucking charisma. I'm not playing by the
No,
rules.
okay,
here.
so here's the thing. I feel like Booty
Mhm.
seems rich,
Ah, right. Okay.
but
yeah.
is not liquid at all.
Aged rock star who's lost all his cash.
So Booty has like,
Assets,
yeah,
but no cash.
a little
not cash.
bit, like a little, but there's no.
Like a really
Cash.
nice.
Oh, no, like-
it's
Yeah.
like it makes you look
And
wealthy. but-
Booty might like
It's a
even
lease.
be like
It's a lease.
bankrupt. It's just like some of this stuff was just gifts, like like branded gifts, like
Yeah.
here, here's a hot air balloon, take a Instagram in it,
Yes.
or whatever. But when
Nothing
people
useful.
come, like if Booty is gonna be like with people and they're like, Booty, can you get dinner? And Booty's like, nah.
Nah.
We're going Dutch tonight, right?
No, but he's got that
Yeah.
charisma where he just sort of like
He's
sort
like,
of he doesn't you
you
don't
pay
even,
for it.
he doesn't ever he doesn't you don't even notice that he hasn't paid.
Because then at the dinner, yeah, like
just
people
off.
people are just like, it's cool, Booty, we're glad
yeah,
you're here.
yeah.
Like
but he's like, oh, fine.
when
I'll
you're
get it.
when
I'll
you're
get
at
it next
Olive
time.
Garden, your family.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah, I get it. I kind of like the idea that sort of we talk.
these chicken Alfredos are on the house, baby.
Yeah,
like,
that's
don't worry
it.
about it.
He just work. Yeah, that's it. He works his way through it, just like
What's the bill? $9.99.
come on.
Put it on my
I'm not-
tab.
Yeah.
Put it on my tab. I'm good for it. Booty's good for it. So yeah, you can put poor.
Okay, fine. Write it down. Write it down.
It would definitely be like a real challenge of all of my role-playing talents to pretend to be someone that knows what it's like to have money. So let's make this part easy.
this is role playing. Come on, yeah. So I know what you mean there. We were talking about Schitt's Creek in our last episode, and I got that idea, like you saying, like the only thing they've got left is a town called Schitt's Creek because it was a joke. He's like, he's got this pad in, let's say, Waterdeep, but it's only because he got it on a sponsorship deal for one of his like tours or something like that, and it's just
Exactly.
yeah. But when you go in there, it's all like get up with this like Budweiser advertisement.
There's like a mattress on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. There's no furniture, exactly, but it's a really great pad. Yeah.
There's no furniture, but there's like some outfits.
Yes.
Like you can come on in and get an outfit.
That's
it.
Every time you leave, you get a pair of Nike's trainers. Like
Do you have any food? What?
yeah. But take a size 10. I'm not a size
I've never
10.
cooked in this kitchen.
Exactly. Oh, man.
That's what we're working with here.
I love this. Okay, so let's switch that over to you then. Wrinkle Stiltskin.
We don't talk about Rumple.
Go on then. So give us some of that. What do we think? Lifestyle.
I think that Wrinkle Stiltskin has done by this point in his life. He's done away with all of his goods and all of his worldly possessions, and he's straight up like squalid, wretched.
Ascetic. Yeah.
Like just, I mean, if he needs food,
Yeah.
druid. Okay,
You can make it.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Food
yeah.
is
He's
just
just like-
energy.
Yeah.
whatever. I can get it from the land. Yeah, I like that. It's an ascetic, like a proper monk in a cave sort of person. Just like
So
doesn't-
he's one of those people that subscribes to Huel in the mail where they just send pouches of food powder.
No, he doesn't subscribe to nothing. No.
He ain't got an address.
He's off grid. He's off grid. He's proper off grid. Yeah.
Nah, I don't need none of that mail or nothing.
None of that mail.
I don't have an address.
I ain't a part of this society.
Yeah. The system will get me, man.
We don't live in a society. You do.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Society is just a construct, man.
that's that neutral coming out.
Yeah, there it is. Where's that lawful coming from, though? The nature.
he-
Law of nature. Law of nature. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Because he thinks he's not subscribing to a society, but he's so outside of it that he's in a new society.
Yeah.
Zonk!
Yes!
I made it myself.
My own rules.
So what's the difference between squalid and wretched?
Wretched is you have nothing. Squalid is you have...
Squalid is just gross.
It's gross. Wretched is literally
I think there's a connotation there that just doesn't fit Wrinkle. Like, he's not gross. He's just.
You don't think he's
eh.
gross? Is
He
he like
just
a
doesn't
got no
need
plate?
money.
anything.
Is he like a plates on the floor kind of bro, or like
Oh, no plates at all. Eat with your
Eats
hands.
the hands, yeah. We can imagine.
nice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Alright.
I gotta go to the bathroom,
What-
so I'll just set this lasagna down on the ground, and I'll come back.
No, one hand. You just keep it in one hand.
Can you hold?
Just,
keep it in one
just
hand.
hold it.
Yeah, just hold
Can
it.
you
hold
hold
it.
this?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
hold it.
can you hold this lasagna?
All right. So yeah, we're going with wretched for
Right,
sure.
wretched. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because squalid is like that is gross though, right? Like I can like squalid
The
makes me
wording
think
is
of
bad.
like smells,
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
and wretched is more like
Yeah.
I'm poor.
Yeah,
I've earned my wretchedness.
I'm
Thank you.
wearing a tarp.
yeah, because it does sort of imply.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I've got
Was it
some
an accident?
I chose this hair shirt.
some slimy
Bad
curtains.
choice.
Some slimy curtains.
Oh my. Okay. All right. Okay.
Is he a hair shirt guy?
No, it's not even. It's not even a shirt.
Okay.
Wrinkle Stiltskin runs around butt ass naked,
Right.
and
Okay.
Like it.
he's got a beard long enough to cover his stuff.
Right. So he covers everything with his. I like it. I'm with him.
Yeah.
I'm with him
Yeah.
on
Okay.
this. Right. No, that means you're wearing no armor. Just letting you know.
He
that.
doesn't. I don't need it.
Need it?
No.
Charisma.
Charisma
Is
in my
armor.
armor. Yeah. There we go.
Where does the charisma come in?
Hey, I mean, magic armor is a thing, right?
That's
I mean, I
true.
think it's
That's
like,
true. Yeah, armor of Agathis and all that stuff. Yeah, I get
Isn't
you.
there like a
You can
druidic
just
armor
dream
too?
a little dream.
Bark skin. I think you get.
Yeah.
Stone
Yeah.
skin.
He doesn't cast anything to do that though. He just like walks up to a tree like, all
Yeah, just wears a bark.
right,
Yeah, that'll do.
right, let's fuck up some dragons.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's cool.
I see it. I believe it.
Just so you, I mean, I love
I'm just-
cosplaying as my character.
Yeah, okay.
But I will be wearing clothing
Good,
when
that's
we
fine.
play.
Look, throw down the gauntlet,
Fine.
Robbie. Let's go.
Wear a t-shirt. A t-shirt that's a picture of a body. Let's just maybe do that one or something.
Like that one piece bathing suit that I see on the internet all the time. That's like, or the fat fanny pack. You seen that?
No.
Makes
Might
it
have
look
to
like
look
you
back.
have like
Oh,
a
a fat belly. Oh, yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
And then you zip it open and pull something out, and everybody's like, ah. Good. It's a nice gag.
That's a good gag. Well
Really-
then, but I think you made a great point, Taylor. How does he have charisma? Is it because it's so dazzling a beard that or is he just got a way with talking that just like endears people to him? Or they feel
I'm
sorry
kind
for
of
him?
getting like a cult leader vibe.
Ah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Clear-
the
like,
farm.
Yeah.
We
Wrinkle
don't live
of
in a
the
society.
farm.
Okay.
This
can't-
is gonna be weird because I feel like right now we are both building people who are not charismatic at all, and
See, for Wrinkle, I feel like he's just so down to earth that like he doesn't care about nothing. Like you could be whatever you are, and he's just like, hey, yeah, whatever.
Okay,
Like,
fine.
like charismatic in like an approachable way, even though he's kind of an angry old man.
Just people.
just building Danzig.
Maybe it's just like people just.
That's who I want to be now.
Okay.
And I might
Too
need
late.
to switch hats. Oh, never mind. I can't switch hats right now because this one doesn't fit.
They
It
all
kinda
Yeah,
works.
yeah. I think
that fits.
I gotta like leave this way to get it all in frame.
I like that it's like short.
maybe maybe Wrinkle is a grumpy old man but speaks a language that no one. He thinks he's speaking common, but no one understands a word he's fucking saying, right? Because he's made up his own. He's made up his own language, but they just. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but people adhere to him because they're like, oh, he's this old man. We need to look after him. Whatever you want, and you just go. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
hilarious. It's like Simlish.
Yes, that's it. I love it. And maybe
Okay, I like.
I like that.
His
Okay.
own language,
There you are.
primarily.
Fantastic. All right. Okay, we're gonna go back to another one of these fancy cards. Okay.
These cards are
Alright.
it.
They are frickin'.
So
They're
cool.
frickin' ace, aren't they? I love them. Oh, here we go, Taylor. You got favor. Bah, bah, bah. And it's positive.
Thank God.
You help someone and they still owe you. Roll me a d10 and I'll find out who it is.
The Misfits.
The Misfits. I did them a favor.
Where's Randy Savage on that card?
Okay, well I rolled a 1, so I hope that.
Wealthy merchant. Wealthy merchant. That could be.
Okay.
Randy. Yeah, a wealthy merchant. It was hailing by a river at the time. So a wealthy merchant, you did a favour for this wealthy merchant and they owe you. What could that wealthy merchant be? By the river. Again. So maybe
Okay, cool. It's a riverboat
yeah,
captain.
riverboat captain.
Riverboat gambler captain.
Oh yes. Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
And it had hailed holes through the deck of their obviously wooden situation.
Yes, I'm loving it.
And I used my extreme charisma to fill them holes. And they owe me like the house bank on that boat because it's a casino when I need that money. And
there
I'm
you
probably
go. That's how you're funding yourself, bankrolling yourself. So, we just had a little technical glitch. We're back. You were in the middle of you've got a bankrolled casino, basically. You've got a casino.
they will come through for me if I need funds or amnesty if I need to hide.
Ah, okay, yeah, I
So
like that.
because maritime law, y'all.
Ah, right.
And if we need to, this riverboat will roll on out to the sea in the fog.
I like it. Ooh.
Where booty is never seen again.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, until the fuzz is gone and my threat level is low and I can return to town
Sure.
So you're
To
not running
create
full
more-
5 stars.
to run up more illegal dining dashes
Exactly.
in Waterdeep.
Fantastic. I love
And
it.
then retreat to my giant mansion where everyone will know that I am home.
Yes, exactly.
So,
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. That's good. Okay, cool. I like this. Have we got a name for this character? This riverboat merchant?
for the riverboat gambler,
Yeah.
Cornelius Gondorian.
Cornelius. I hope you're writing this down.
I am now.
You better be writing this down. You gotta write. I can't write all this down at the same time.
I got it. Cornelius Gondorian, and his friends call him Corn.
Corn dog.
Corn dog.
No, wait. The salty corn dog. The salt.
Is that the name of the ship?
That's the name of the ship.
Yes!
The salty corn dog.
That is the name of the ship.
That's
When
perfect.
it's right, it's right.
When this is magic, we're just
You don't mess with art.
you don't. You really don't.
You don't. You don't.
Unless you're doing art.
And that was organic as hell.
Exactly.
Good berry. Everybody gets a good berry.
Everyone
This is a
gets-
new thing. Beep beep beep.
I'll have to make a new gif of a good berry that just goes past. I ain't got time for that shit. All right, okay. All right, Robbie, I've got a good card
Yes.
for you. I've got a good card for you. Famous. You did something that gained you wide acclaim in your homeland. It may have come from your natural talents, advanced training, or just the luck of the draw. You are easily recognized over a wide area. So this is probably you've got a similar thing I think going on as Booty Katorian. You've got some.
Because he's the guy on like a kombucha label. It's like the Jolly Green Giant.
Well, like Yogi Tea. Do you get Yogi Tea?
Except they did that. They
Yeah.
did that without.
Yeah.
They did that without Wrinkle's permission.
Oh my god, they didn't ask. They stole your.
Identity.
No. They just heard the legend of Wrinkle Stiltskin running
Yes.
through the forest, butt ass naked, beard flying in the wind, and they're like,
Hey, but
we
is
need to put
that
him on a
not
label.
like the best brand story? You can just read the little paragraph on the back of the package
Yeah.
that's like, once upon a time,
Yeah, exactly.
we saw this mystical man.
And I made.
And we decided
Inspired to
we should
start
make
a.
some preservative Latin kombucha in his honor. This shit is $13.99. Drink up. Feel the earth.
Yes. Feel.
Get wrinkled.
Okay, in all caps, get wrinkled.
Wrinkled.
There's 13 servings of quinoa in it.
You'll be garanted up to the max, but that's fine. Oh, amazing! I love
Figured
it.
out how to put kale in kombucha somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Just
You want to get stopped up and then washed out? Drink wrinkle.
We polymorphed
Drinkle.
kombucha into kale so that we could make. I love it. Fantastic.
And then we
Alright.
juiced it.
And then we juiced it.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. So wrinkle still.
Oh, and that kale is free range, by the way.
Better than be.
Organically grown.
It was a free range chicken that we polymorphed into kombucha that we polymorphed into kale on an organic farm.
Somebody out there is listening to this, like writing it down, like, wait, this is it. This is the way.
It's truly vegan.
This is
if it's
fucking good
polymorph.
shit. This is good stuff.
Finally.
Someone makes a movie out of this. That'd be great. Are you making notes of this, Robbie?
I am. I
hope
am
so.
famous because I became famous and are recognized all over the place.
I'm gonna say
or my
all over the
kombucha.
Sword Coast. You're a recognizable face. There's a billboard that's inside Booty Katorian's house that he got free from because you're like double billed or something. Oh, you were sponsored by You were sponsored.
I did a commercial.
You did a commercial for it.
Drink wrinkle.
Yes, that's it.
Get wrinkled.
They gave you this poster of this naked old man.
I've got like the cardboard cutout just like in a corner. No
Signed by-
furniture.
Yes.
We don't want this, so you can have it. That's how we know each other. You know me.
You don't know each other until I'm gonna say you've never met.
But I
apart-
will recognize
you
because
recognize,
I'll be
yeah.
like,
I've done work for you. You're like this.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and Wrinkle's like,
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say I have a theory though that Booty might be the only person that can understand Wrinkle because of the brain damage. Like that's your only you can understand like
oh, I was
Groot.
expecting
Now
full
that's
method
a head
acting.
cannon.
Yeah, because that's you're like Groot and Rocket. Like you're the only person that can understand him. I like that.
Shaggy and Scooby. Can
Exactly.
other people understand Scooby? No, right?
Well, he says things like "rut roll," so I think you can understand that, right?
So I need to throw in a couple of roll.
Yeah, exactly.
Right before the encounter starts, Hamilton says something about roll for initiative, and
Yeah.
Wrinkle is in the corner, not only saying "get wrinkled," but roll.
Yeah, there you go. 100%.
Absolutely. Get wrinkled.
Get
it's
wrinkled.
time to wrinkle.
Time.
It's time to put some wrinkles in.
Don't you eye me out. Sorry, that's a terrible thing.
Put
I'm
the
gonna-
iron to him. Oh, we got a steamer with your name on it. Oh my god.
People have oil of
About to
Olay
get
in America.
firmly pressed.
Do you know oil of
I-
Olay? Like
Yeah.
anti-aging cream?
Yeah.
That's like your weakness. Oil of Olay.
Oh, that's my
What would happen to
kryptonite.
Wrinkle?
If Wrinkle
He would
got
just-
oil of Olay, he'd become.
He'd get big.
Yeah, he'd smooth out.
Wait,
Smooth
hold
out.
on. Can I
He'd look
just
like smooth SpongeBob.
can I dig into that? He'd get big. So if you de-wrinkle something, it gets bigger.
Yeah,
I mean, think about like a
I'm
raisin.
okay. I've now made it that your one shot that you're in, Robbie. We're going to try and get the oil of Olay right? That is what this is the quest, okay? On the island to go.
It sounds so fancy.
It does,
when you
doesn't
say it like
the
that.
oil of Olay. We're gonna go get the oil of Olay and you're gonna to de-wrinkle yourself. How's that?
To get big.
Wrinkles,
To get big.
I fucking love this. I love this. This is great. This
To
is
get big.
yeah, to get big.
I mean, it's like reverse raisoning, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A grape
No,
is
I-
much
I
bigger
think
than a
you're-
raisin.
I think you're right.
That's a fair point. A prude
I'm
is
not
much
even
more
gonna
of a
lie.
bomb.
Rehydrating dehydrated foods, like
Yeah.
it's kind of.
Are you doing that? You doing that, Robbie?
He's fully dehydrated all the time.
Don't be doing that.
Wrinkle strikes me as a dehydrator. Do you know what I mean? Someone who gets one of those little tins and puts shit in it.
But in the sun, though.
In the sun. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sun
Yeah,
drying
and he's always laying right next to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh man.
I've got this idea now that when you lift up your beard for some reason, there's just a triangle star, like a suntan, where it's just like pale, and then
Oh, it's full.
But
I was
it's
gonna
like-
say farmer's tan, but
Yeah.
it's druid
but
tan.
it's a triangle of beard.
Wrinkle tan.
I mean,
With that,
Yeah.
we're gonna move on to then some of these physical characteristics then. So let's get.
Have you not heard enough about wrinkle?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go to Booty. Booty, give me some. What's your hair? What's your hair, your skin, and your eyes? Let's go for that. Hair, skin, and eyes.
okay, so initially I was picturing the dad from the Croods,
Oh, I don't know
which
that reference.
don't worry, I have a picture.
Okay.
I will provide it.
Croods.
For those of you who cannot
Fear
see
not.
the picture,
Oh yeah,
it is
yeah.
a cave individual,
Yeah.
very top heavy,
Yeah.
kind of heavy Neanderthal brow. We're dealing with a very large face.
Yeah.
Hair is patchy at best, looks dirty. Facial hair is not great. However, we have evolved, and now I'm feeling like a mixture between that and Danzig. So
Okay.
obviously ripped,
Yes, absolutely ripped. Yeah.
Clearly.
you know.
Clearly.
And I
yeah.
feel like the head trauma has really stopped up a couple of bodily systems, and so I do feel like there is like a devil lock situation, but not because he wanted it, but because the hair won't grow anywhere else now.
Right. Okay, I get you.
And the devil lock is not where it's supposed to be on the front, it's like on the side.
Okay.
So it's not a full comb over, but it's really like it is a bit of a problem, but when you are, you know, a known individual,
Yeah.
a problem can become a style quick.
Yes.
So
Yes.
teenagers are doing it too. And eye color,
Yeah.
nondescript. Nobody gets close enough to look into them.
No
And
one
those that do never
lived to
Live
tell
to
the
tell the
tale.
tale.
live to tell the tale, yeah. And I
Or
would
they
like to
can't.
imagine like a really like thick unibrow almost, but he like just shaves the middle off with like a knife. And like so there's like shadow here
Yeah. I see.
instead of like yeah,
Okay,
because he's
cool.
not like he's just you ain't got time for that.
Yeah. No.
There's some scars,
Yeah.
a
Okay.
good eye scar,
Good eye scarf.
like a really good eye scar. He's massive. I think he skips leg day. I picture him wearing like shiny materials,
Yes. Yes.
like
Yeah.
always looks damp.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yes. So
Yeah.
leathery.
That's kind of what I'm vibing with
Okay,
here.
I'm
like
loving
it's
it.
a mixture between the dad from the Croods
and
and
Danzig.
Danzig,
Okay, fine. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
but a little more damage.
I think the thing with the eyes, then, how about this, is that if you look into his eyes, you're so dazzled because they're beautiful. What about if
Yeah.
they're so, like, everything else is quite harsh, but these are, like, stunning. And that's
Yeah.
what his secret is. And so when you look
black
at them,
hole.
you can't remember it because it's so beautiful, you can't even, your brain even can't comprehend it. And that's
Something
how
happens.
something happens inside you that you don't even know. That you, yeah.
Yeah,
How about that? But so, like,
it's like backwards bardic inspiration.
yes, exactly. So like, yes, but maybe that's how you do inspiration. You just give someone a stare
It's the look.
and they look and they go, oh, it's like the scene in Zoolander. Like,
Yeah, blue steel.
when he does Magnum or whatever it is. Yeah, just like, It's so beautiful. You know.
This is called "Look at My Booty." It's
Whoa.
look into my boot.
Into.
Wait, that's a
No.
different eye. That's a different eye. That's a different eye hole.
I just want to clarify. You did say
I said it.
into.
Yeah.
I did. I said it. The parallels were there. I acknowledged them, as is the law of the land. And you know, it's not always easy. But when those ideas come forward from the other side, I'm only
Here
the
to channel
medium.
them. Exactly.
That's all.
That's all you can do.
I'm just
As we
here
know,
to
as
be
we
the
know.
telephone.
Yeah, that's what we know. This is true. You are in touch with the other realm. A particular realm. It's maybe not a realm for everyone, but there's a
So maybe his eyes are brown.
yeah.
Look into my brown eye, like.
Moving on.
We don't know.
Robbie. Let's just before we take a trip too far down the tunnel. Let's see.
That means more than one thing, Hamilton.
It does.
At this point.
It does, doesn't it? So, let's give you some hair, skin, eyes, height, weight, age, gender. We know gender. We've got. Well, we know is he him. We don't know his.
All out there where you can see it.
Yeah, there's not much that you can't see except beneath his beard.
Has he got hair? Has he got hair and a beard, or is it just? Is he like bald and a beard?
I'm kind of thinking probably bald in the beard, and
Okay.
Unless maybe he's got like that ring of
ring,
hair like
yeah.
around the back, you know.
So it's just hair from that level down, from the brow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one spot on his body that is not wrinkled is actually his bald head, and it's quite shiny up there.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The source of all his powers. And right, fantastic. Eye color. We've got an eye color in mind. Yeah.
Gray.
Gray.
You know, just whatever. You know.
Fine.
He,
Gray.
he's done away with all of his worldly possessions, including his eye color. So
Right.
That's fair.
he's
Okay,
just
cool.
like whatever.
Okay. Cool. Fine. Cool. All right then.
Um,
Height.
he's-
height. Weight.
I don't know what your typical Asimar. I'm basically writing this character as if he
They're
was
quite
like a
tall.
gnome.
I think they're quite tall. They're quite, Asimars are quite, and they've got like little wings as well. Little wings. They've got wings. They've got proper wings.
And it's. Whoa, what about a tail? Are we doing a tail?
I don't think they have tails generally, but you can have one.
Anybody could have a tail.
You can have a tail.
I don't think. I think if Wrinkle-Stiltskin ever had a tail, he probably gave it away.
He ripped it off.
I think Wrinkle is gonna go with very short for an Asimar.
Okay, very short.
Um,
Okay, fine.
So we're just gonna say like I
Four.
assume 5 foot is
5
short
foot.
for-
That is short for an Asimar. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he's like 5 foot.
An age. What age are we looking? Old. I mean.
But like a bajillion. Like he's old.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I get you. Just old. He's old.
I
Yeah.
definitely feel that.
He's old in modern times. Old. Like yeah.
And I think for like these wing things that we're talking about, because he's a druid, I think Wrinkle gave away his actual wings. So whenever he needs wings, whenever that need arises, he just makes them like with druidic crafting.
Okay, fine. Okay.
I got inspired by some things on Pinterest and like that's actually kind of cool, but also he doesn't, you know.
Okay, fine.
Like,
I love it. Ryan, have you got anything to add to these characters? What do you think we need? Is there anything you think we need to add to these characters?
I mean, I've just been laughing like the entire time. I honestly, I think
Ryan's like
pretty
both
much,
of them. Tails.
Tails.
pretty much, like just perfect,
Okay.
just perfect.
Fine, we're doing well then. We're doing well so far.
But like detachable tail.
We got a new one. We got a new copy now, Taylor. We got a good
Uh-oh.
one. We got a good
Alright.
one. We have animals. Animals.
No way.
You've got animals.
I've got animals.
This is neutral to you. It was windy by a lake. While growing up, you found an animal and nursed it back to health. You either gained the animal as a companion, or you gained an affinity for small animals. You can't talk to them. They trust you more than average people. What do you want? What do you want to do with that then, Taylor? What do you want Booty to do with animals?
I don't have to roll.
No, you can tell
Oh my
me what
God.
you want with that.
Oh, animals.
And it was
guys.
windy. It was by a windy lake. Whatever that means.
Okay, well,
pet goldfish
oh my god, in like a necklace.
with water. A little water necklace with a goldfish in it.
Like one of those like grain of rice necklaces where you like get your name written on a grain of rice and it floats forever in this like little bubble of water. Have you never seen that?
No.
That's like a thing.
Okay, I'll check that.
Everybody
I'm sure.
listening is like, yeah, I had one of those.
Okay, I'm sure. All
When
the
I was a
mums,
kid.
all the mums that listen.
The moms they had one. Like
Jason
like
Momoa has one of those.
Jason Momoa feels like he would have that though, doesn't he? Like,
I believe it. I believe it. If someone said it, I believe it.
I like this whole like it was windy by a lake and you find a hurt animal and nurse it back to health and it's a goldfish. Like, what's the goldfish?
Okay. It doesn't have to be a gold. What about a koi carp or something? I don't know. Or
In a necklace, like
in a
this
neck.
big.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I kind of want that though.
Yeah.
What
That's
if
like
it was
the-
like?
Anything. I'm sorry. I'm pushing it on you. You tell me.
No, I
It's like
love
the-
it.
You tell me.
That's like the fish version of the clock that Flava Flav wears.
Yes. I'm down. It's like a goldfish. It's an actual goldfish bowl as a necklace because you're fucking hench. So like.
Oh, so good though, but like, can the fish have like? Okay, I do want.
I'm happy to break
Can
the
the
game.
fish? Can the fish have like a power?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, because
You can have one power.
both goldfish and koi are like lucky,
Yeah.
right?
You can have the lucky
What?
feet.
What if this was like a koi? I feel like a koi is like cooler
Yeah, koi is cool.
because a goldfish.
Yeah, no, it's boring. And Xanathar has a goldfish, so like let's it's been
Yeah,
done.
like
It's been
we
done.
don't need that.
Yeah.
What hasn't been done
It's a koi carp.
is a koi. But this was like a situation where people are like throwing coins into this lake because that's what you do, right?
Yes,
You have to like.
and they knocked it out.
Yeah, but see, the thing is like that actually did cause the koi to kind of absorb the power of the luck that these people thought they were gonna get from the pond. So like the reason.
Okay, all right, okay, I've got something here. Hear me out. Let me paint you a picture.
All right.
I'm gonna get a D100 table of wishes, right? Every time you want to use the power, I will roll on the D100 table, and that wish will come true for you, whatever it is.
Ooh.
How does that sound?
Okay, that's yeah.
Yeah.
I need that.
So-
and he wears it.
He
because
wears
it's-
it. Yeah.
It's his only like real prized possession because
might be-
everything else, whatever.
There's got to be a D100 wish table, I'm sure.
But there's gotta be. There's gotta be.
I hope you're writing this down. I'm gonna need
I'm like,
100 wishes from Reddit. Come on, Reddit. I love you, Reddit.
See, Hamilton's gonna have you thinking that they're wishes, but he's actually gonna have a wild magic roll table, like in game.
Okay,
Like,
so
oh, you
here's-
turned into a potted plant.
Right, here's D100 single sentences like, I need enough power to get revenge. I changed the world for the worse. That could be one. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I like that.
yeah.
I love that.
Okay. I'm happy for this to be game breaking, to be honest. Like, I don't mind. This game is broken. Literally, obviously. So
We've
like,
got 41s for charisma.
Yeah, so that feels like a charisma move. Like,
Yeah.
like if you have a 41 in charisma, what do you do with it?
Okay,
You
okay.
acquire a magic fish that you wear in a fish tank around your neck forever.
Okay. Well, I'll try and figure out like the rules of how many times you can use it, but I think it's like we'll just play it as it goes a bit. But I'll think about it. I'll come back to you on it. But yeah, you
But like,
roll.
I could also use it and then roll.
Yeah.
And then if I roll like a 1, then it's like,
Well, it's bad. I don't know.
it's bad.
I'm just kind of happy that it's just random. You just make a wish, and it might be I wish for a pony because it was a little girl who wished for a pony, and then you just a pony appears, or someone like wished that you might not. It might
What
not
if
even,
that's why Booty has a 41 charisma?
because he has a little pony.
Because of the magic. The magic of the water. The magic fish.
I'm happy for that. I mean, the eyes I like the eyes. Maybe that's how you got the beautiful eyes. Someone wished for beautiful
They wish they had
eyes.
prettier eyes.
They wished they had the prettier eyes, the most pretty eyes in the world,
Booty got him.
and Booty
I
got
wish
it.
I
Every
was stronger, therefore
Yeah.
himbo.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is how you got the head injury. You got hit by the fish. and absorb
I'm
the
in love with
powers.
this.
Or
This is it right here.
or Booty
So
tried
you
to
didn't
dive
nurse
in.
the fish. Oh,
The
go ahead.
fish nursed you.
Well, the fish
You
was in
nursed
trouble.
each other.
Oh no, the fish was in trouble. Someone chucked a massive coin right at the fish. You dove in, whacked your head on the bottom of the river. The fish and you had some sort of symbiotic moment, and that's when the magic happened.
We Freaky Friday.
You
We Freaky Friday.
You Freaky Friday, and that's why your intelligence is a 3. 'Cause-
Oh no, I have the memory of a goldfish.
yeah. Koi carp. So you're sort of symbiotically linked with a lucky koi carp. I
Oh
love.
my god.
This is great. I love Jay. This better backstories. Cards. People should go get these. Find them on Twitter. I'm gonna put links. I'll put links up. It's,
These are so good.
they're
This
really
is like
good. They're really good. This is. I mean, the magic that we're making with this is incredible. So that's great.
I love it.
Literally.
Oh.
Booty is already like more realized than many characters that I've
Oh,
played for
jeez.
longer
These are
periods of
incredible.
time.
And look, I mean, I've still got this stack of cards left, right? That's how many cards there are, and we've only done...
And even if you reused one of those questions on every single person, it would still be incredible.
Exactly. It is.
Like you only need like 5 cards and they'd still be good. And there's that many.
That's it.
Nah.
Yeah,
you don't have this pack. Go get you one.
Exactly. Go get one. So, yeah, we're going to give each other you 5. So you've had 3 now. So this is the third one for Robbie's character, Wrinkle-Stillskin. You've got Haunted. And it's negative for your character. Deep snow and cliffs. Keep that in mind. A dark event has cast a shadow on your life. Roll me a d10 and let's see what this thing could be. Because there's like 10 things on these things as well.
See, that's the thing. Like,
I did not roll. There we go.
There's reason why this. It was kickstarted and it did very well on Kickstarter, not surprisingly. All right, what did you get?
A 6.
You witnessed dark forces on some cliffs that were in deep snow. Ooh. What did Wrinkle?
wasn't your birthday party or your like shindig in the snow too?
I was gonna ask that because I couldn't remember what that was.
What disgusting thing did you witness?
That
at
was
your
in
birthday?
snow flurries. That was in flurries of snow. Later on, that winter, that same winter, the snow came in heavy. It was deep snow on that cliffside.
Man,
You witnessed something dark. You witnessed dark forces.
the true identity of Santa Claus.
Okay.
You saw the beginning of that Tim Allen movie where he kills Santa Claus.
I'm down for it.
I don't know. I mean, the dark force. I feel like he just doesn't. He doesn't witness a whole lot of anything.
But
He's
he's
just like, whatever.
Okay, right.
Up until
This has
point.
got. Let's say that this is the way. This is the thing that, like, he's this person. This he saw this, and then he was like, I need to fucking get unwrinkled. This is why I need to unwrinkle myself. Because
Is this what wrinkled him? Is this what wrinkled him?
Well, is this what wrinkled him? Is this what wrinkled him? I like it. Yes. Okay. So he was a strapping, unwrinkled person, and then he witnessed this dark forces. So he
Oh my
had this.
God, that's so deep though.
Yeah. What?
Like this sounds way more serious than I think.
This is
Wrinkle
like a
deserves,
lich
but-
situation.
Yeah.
Like
Stole your-
some crazy sorcerer was like trying to suck up all of like the moisture and all of
and
like the
necromancy,
ice.
yeah.
And he was. Oh, it
And
was
he
like
got wrinkled.
it was like the Icewind Dale or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It was like some crazy frost giant or frost sorcerer or something like
Yeah.
that. Like sucked up all of this moisture and. Unfortunately, Wrinkle got caught in the crossfire and got all of his moisture
Sucked
ripped out of him too.
Yeah.
Dang, Wrinkle has been through it.
And that's why. And that since then you can't talk properly because you've witnessed this. You've witnessed
He
event.
sucked the juice out of your tongue.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay.
Always like cotton mouth.
Yeah.
like,
Exactly. This is why you need the oil of Olay. This is why you need
Peanut
the
butter
oil.
mouth.
Yeah.
I'm searching for the oil of Olay. At first, I thought
To
it
be
was
honest,
kryptonite, but
a lot of druids have got cotton mouth for another reason, haven't they? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Those druids have...
I don't know anything about
no,
it.
no, Mum, I have no idea.
All the moms that are watching.
Yeah. Don't worry
He's
about
talking about like when you take too many vitamins.
it. Exactly.
It's a side effect.
It's a side effect of vitamins.
Too much C.
I'm saying vitamins. This is what happens when I've been in a show with all these Americans. I'm gonna say tomatoes. I get up in the morning.
Tomato.
I'm gonna be like,
tomatoes.
get me some tomatoes.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. I will.
Aluminum tomato.
I have
Magic
To
item, aluminum tomato.
say, okay, that's your magic item.
I would want that. I would want that.
Okay. This is good. All right. We're not gonna do bonds and all that stuff because I think we're gonna get these from this. So I think that's fine. Organizations and stuff like we've got that. So let's go on to another one. I've turned this card over for you, Taylor, and it's very similar to the last one. So I'm happy if you want to re-roll it. Okay.
Okay.
Because it's familiar, and I think we've already given you a familiar. If you know what I mean.
It does seem that way.
So I'm gonna discard that card. I'm just being honest
That's
with what's
fair.
happening. Okay.
That's fair.
So we're gonna go with the next card.
Which is probably something really bad.
Well, again, we've already hit on this topic. Thrifty, because you are thrifty.
Yeah, have to be.
So I think we're gonna. We're gonna skip again. Okay. All right, you've got worldly.
Oh, worldly.
Well, this is true. I mean, we know this to be true.
People wish for worldly possessions.
You had a
lot of
wild.
the time.
Oh, you had a. Ah, right. So this is actually kind of different. You had a widely travelled friend or family member who told you all manner of stories about their journeys. Through them, you either learn details about a specific culture, or you know many odds and ends about various people and their ways of life. Here is and I forgot to say these. They have these lovely little quotes at the bottom that were written by the Kickstarter people, and this is the little quote. Grandma Cora always said, "Never wake a sleeping dragon unless you have big people along."
You know who it was?
Who?
It was the fish.
You learned about the fish people.
He learned about what are fish people called? The
Lokatha.
Oh, okay.
Aren't they Lokatha or something like that?
The fish
yes.
has been everywhere.
The fish has been everywhere, and he told us
Yeah.
all about that.
And we're symbiotically connected, so like.
So you know about Sahorgan maybe, and the shark people, and the
All of it. Old gods,
yeah.
society
Poseidon.
hierarchies,
Oh.
frog people, lizard men.
Frog people.
Yeah.
Yeah, local. Right, local. Yeah, the local. That's right. Yeah.
All of them. Everybody.
Fine.
There is a
You know about
elaborate racial war through the koi.
And the
Like-
Tritons.
I mean, and what if this koi is like evolved so it can go in the ocean as well?
yeah. This
And
is a
Jason Momoa shows up again as Aquaman.
And the koi knew about it. You don't know about this, but there's a real problem down here. It's this guy called Aquaman.
There's a,
He's torpedoing through our shit.
Yeah.
It is a real situation. He's one of
Also-
yours.
also, you're gonna love when he meets Booty. You're a bard. You'll love this Sebastian character. I know. He's fucking great. He's got a tune or two. I can tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Let me just I'll tell you the song. He probably won't come out. You can do it.
Yeah.
He'll never know. He'll never know.
Exactly.
And then the fish has
You've
no
done-
idea that crabs can leave the water.
Yes, exactly.
Because he can't.
Sebastian's fucking is doing a DMRC on you. Like he's like, you stole my under the sea song.
Meanwhile, the fish is in the thing bro, I didn't know he could come out.
Exactly.
I've never been out till now. I
How'd
had
he
no
do
idea. I didn't know Sebastian was two-timing. You can be a land and a water? What? I didn't
That's
know,
amazing.
man.
That
I
is
know
great.
a lot of things, but I didn't know that.
Well, he learned something. Okay, that's great. Perfect. All right, Robbie, you have
Yes.
got glow,
Whoa.
equal, So it's neutral.
That sounds very, very unlike his wrinkled state.
You have a minor
that sounds
mystical
cool.
feature that has something to do with the mist or mountains. Doesn't have to be though. Glow. So,
Can you repeat that one more time?
You have a minor mystical feature. So roll me a d10 and I'll tell you what it could be.
That sounds like beard magic.
I sure hope so.
We can only hope.
4.
Wandering freckles.
I've got wandering freckles.
Got one.
I mean, you are nude, so
You can see wherever they wander to.
yeah.
we are aware of it. That's
Maybe-
all I'm saying.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna add to this again. That's how Booty doesn't realize this, but the way that you're communicating, Robbie, is by your freckles, and Booty can read them just subconsciously, and that's like another way you're communicating is by the way your freckles move. Do you know what I mean? You're like
I'm
emotion.
like an octopus.
Yes. Yeah, but no one else
Like, all
realizes
the
it.
dots and stuff. Like,
Yes, that's so cool.
Yeah.
so I'm over here going.
Yeah, and then like going.
And
Like the octopus aliens in Arrival. You know, they do the little squid ink and it
Oh,
means
yeah.
shit.
the, yeah,
Yeah.
little circle.
And it has like so many meanings. Like, but Booty, just because of your like symbiosis with the koi, you can read these.
I get it.
You get it.
and they're like
They're like
they're
ink
always on
drawings.
his left. They're always on his left butt cheek.
Okay, fine. Of course they are. Of course they are.
That way, Booty is always looking at my booty.
It
One
sounds
booty
like
to another.
it's probable.
Booty.
I mean,
I'm too bootylicious for you, baby. Ready for this jelly. Anyway, I just felt like I needed to do that.
We felt the same way.
But no one else did it. Right.
I mean,
No, we
because
needed
I
you
was
to do it.
vibing.
Okay, that's fine. I've got a. Okay, right, that's great. I've got a great. This is your last card for this one, Taylor. For Booty. Cursed! Da 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 da!
That does feel like it is fair.
So, this happened in the rain, in the mountains. It's obviously negative
course
for
it
your
did.
character. Unfortunately, some things never go your way. Give me your roll. Give me a d10.
This is like so romantic in the rain, in the mountains. Whatever it was, it's gorillas. It's gorillas. Gorillas in the mist. I got a 9. 9
You are
gorillas.
affected by the full moon.
Oh no! Yes!
Booty's a werewolf!
Oh my god!
Wait. You said gorilla. Are you a were gorilla?
Were-gorilla! Booty is a were-gorilla!
Oh my god, this is like my dream.
Wait,
Like, how is that negative, though, right? Like,
well,
It's a blessing and a curse.
it's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse. And when you transform, the koi cart turns into a little fish gorilla thing. That'd be cool.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
I'm struggling to like visualize that in my head.
it's Donkey Kong
Donkey
with
Kong.
the chain.
Yeah, it's just
I
a
love it.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's just a little
This-
gorilla in the water. It just turns into
This
another
has
little gorilla.
this has been preordained.
I mean, literally.
The old gods met at the dawn of creation and drafted this. The Booty Wrinkle Saga.
Booty Wrinkle Saga.
And they have slotted in these hints throughout pop culture over the course of human existence for us to one day find and then craft the ultimate avatar of their
Person.
resurgence onto the world. This
You know,
is the host body.
when-
They will Voltron together.
This is like when writers say, like, the character came through me. Like, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's like the character
It's
was
real.
there. I just said what they wanted me to say. So this is what we're doing here with Booty and Wrinkle. And
A were-gorilla! Like,
where gorilla? Like, where the fuck is that going to come from? Apart from that? Like, I mean, it's magic.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
It's gonna be, you know how it's negative? It's like, this happens in Backwater Bastards with Cleo, who's a human sleeved into a bear,
Yes.
where like, there are times where something happens and then my ultimate like flaw is like hated species, insanity, being clumsy, and when the insanity kicks, I have to roll a D100 to see what the percentage of like bear that has taken over.
Yes. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Well, this is that gorilla. The gorilla takes over, and you become.
This is like that,
Yeah. I love
and
it.
there's only so much you can do,
There is.
and the fish is in on it. There isn't
That
there,
is-
like, there is
that
like a
is-
gorilla fish, isn't there?
That is the tagline to A Booty Wrinkle in Time 2 Panda Pandemonium. The fish is in on it.
The fish is in on
The
it.
fish is in on it. That's the catchphrase from the movie. The fish is in on it. That's what the panda's always saying in Panda Pandemonium.
fish is in
Taylor,
on
I found the art. I found the art for your. Oh, it's not letting me paste it. Please hold. I'll find it.
Okay.
Technical difficulties.
I found a gorilla fish.
It's a real
it
thing.
is-
I knew it. I knew there
ter-
was lionfish.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
But I was
Okay.
like, wait, gorilla fish sounds like something I either made up or it's definitely real. And I saw it on planet Earth.
Have you just posted it? I'll have a look. I'll try and put a picture up if I can now. But
Okay.
okay, maybe I won't put that picture up because it's ridiculous.
No! It's
I will.
Hamilton, that's
I will.
actually that's real.
Okay,
That's real.
that's a real fish. Okay.
Look, if you know, you know.
If you know,
Science,
you know.
biology,
Biology. Just say
zoology,
cryptozoology.
cryptozoology,
Okay, next.
trigonometry,
Trick.
triangles. It's in the
Pythagoras.
triangle.
It's in.
It's in there. The answer is always in the triangle.
Okay.
It might be.
I think.
Oh my god, I just saw like Hamilton's hat has triangles like this Illuminati.
Fuck. Okay.
And Robbie has Robbie has a triangle hat on. Like, what's
Oh
going
my
on?
gosh. Your house has got a triangle on the roof. It's got a
There's a
triangular
triangle.
roof.
There's a triangle right there. Ryan and I are in triangular
Oh
rooms.
my gosh.
It's triangles
fucking-
are everywhere.
There's
the end
triangles
of
like
the
Like
day.
a number 23.
That's how we know we're going in the right direction. If you see too many triangles, keep going.
as the song says.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next up then, Robbie. This one is
Alright.
quite obvious. Spiritual.
Spiritual.
Oh heck yeah.
But you grew up in a new age with holistic or holistic tendencies. You either believe in or openly debunk the power of things like crystals, aura magic, astrology, and or aromatherapy. Now you either
Wow, they're
believe on
coming
them.
hard on that.
Wait. So he's like anti.
You can be no. You can either be one or the other. You can either be one side, as in like this is complete bullshit, or you're completely crystals are my thing.
Oh, Wrinkle is full on. This is bullshit.
Oh really?
I love it. I love
Yes.
it. It's
Okay.
Oh
funnier.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Fine.
Wrinkle's like, don't ever use an essential oil in front of me. That shit's not approved by the FDA.
Exactly.
Because it doesn't unwrinkle me.
Yes. Only the
It
oil of
doesn't
Olay.
work.
Only
I've
chemicals can do it.
Yeah.
What kind of
I've-
druid is that?
I
I've
love
tried
Big
oils.
pharma druid.
it.
I've tried oils. I've tried crystals. I've tried anything you can think up or dream up, and it does not unwrinkle me.
He even went to the Fountain of Youth. SeaWorld.
Yeah, that shit don't work.
SeaWorld. Is that
They
the
said
right-
it's they said it's in Florida, so
I mean,
Well, them be your cards. Them be your cards. I hope you're happy with them. I think
I'm
we,
super happy.
yeah. I love.
Heck yeah.
I love these characters.
These cards are so dang cool. Jeez.
Once again, look, better backstories. Get them. Amazing. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
If you want to make this kind of art,
Oh, I'm just looking at some random ones now. There's some good ones on here. I'm gonna save them because we might pick them up. Ooh. Glitch. There's one called Glitch. Glitch in the Matrix. Fucking hell. They have like super sci-fi ones as well, which I haven't
What?
taken out because I want to keep them in. So yeah, you can get.
did
some.
anybody get a Warforged in this season?
Yeah, we've got one. Yeah, we've got. He's called Steely Dan the Third.
I like it.
Yeah, and he's basically got no intelligence, so we could. Yeah, he's a bit. He's an interesting
It's
character.
because he's glitched. It's because he's glitched.
Yeah, he's basically a sex doll. That's what they picked.
I mean,
that's what they.
I'm
turned
not
him to.
ruling it out.
That's what they,
Like, equal opportunity. You know what I mean? You gotta.
That's how.
my.
Oh my! That's how they basically made their character when they were talking about it. But we haven't got through the backstories yet. So anyway, that was fantastic. That was amazing. I had so much fun. I don't know if there's anything else you want to add about your characters. Anything you think you want to just say, like, it's come to your head, like Booty Victorian's this, Wrinkle-Stiltskin's that.
I do want to understand, like, how does your koi carp, like, get around with you?
He lives in that necklace tank, and that's it.
Okay, I missed the next.
And when we're being cool, when we're like, because we have a symbiotic relationship, right? So it's not all about me. It's about him too. And like, I definitely let him out when there's a suitable body of water. He always comes back
Do you
because
keep him on a leash?
I mean, I love that imagery. Because the minute
Maybe
I
both.
said that, I was like, why should he come back? Because what am I doing for him? I saved him and it was over. Like, what's he getting from me?
Maybe.
There's got to be like an important link, like because of how we're linked. Like
Yeah.
he just stays. Don't leave me. I've got to name him.
Yeah, but he's now got a bit more of that human part of you, so he wants to see the world. Like he's seeing the seas. He wants to see the
That's
earth.
fair.
He wants to travel the earth.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know anything about that. He's
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been all through the waterways.
Yeah.
Even one time, like in one of those freak weather accidents where, like, have you ever heard
rained.
of that? Where, like, it rains fish?
Yeah, he did that.
That shit is real.
That's how he ended up in the lake.
Yeah, that's. Because I was like, does this lake, like, empty out? Or, like, what is the deal? How did he get in there? How did he travel the world, but he's in a shitty lake, like,
That's
getting
it.
not like a mall, shopping mall pond
Yeah.
where people are like chucking coins and
Yeah.
like, here, I don't have a coin, here's a donut chunk, like.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, he lives in like a tiny fish tank that I'm wearing on a chain. It's just like a cat backpack,
I like it.
not.
But
great
maybe
for
you
all
could
the
put
time.
it. Maybe you could put it on like a little wheels and carry it, like have it on a string as well.
Yeah, like we experiment too. Like I've tried bags, I've tried like
the fanny pack. The fanny pack.
like you know
the
those
fanny
clear
pack.
vinyl ones.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah.
a lot of ways that you can carry a fish around.
There is.
In a cup, just like a to-go, like a super gulp.
It's a big goal. A Jurassic.
yeah, big
a
gulp.
Jurassic Park big goal. As anyone.
Like those ones that like have a handle and it's literally like a 2-liter cup.
Yeah,
like,
18.
Like a
He's-
friggin'
100
bucket.
ounce.
He's probably too big for that.
A
too,
KFC
but, like,
bucket.
he
Beat it a KFC
sticks out
bucket.
a little bit, but like a commemorative one. We do things nice for my boy.
Yeah.
For wishes the fishes.
A free willy one just for the irony.
For lucky charm.
Oh, amazing. Fantastic. Okay. There's a lot to unpack there. I don't know if I can. I've taken it all in because it's so much, but
There's no way to.
there isn't.
There's no way.
There isn't. It's but and somehow I'm going to make this work in a game. But the quest is for one of the group. So basically, I'm setting it up just so everyone knows that each of the groups that we're going to take are going to be on ships going to an island for some sort of treasure. So the treasure in your ship is going to be the oil of Olay, basically to save Wrinkle-Stiltskins.
Need that oil.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, like, has the wrinkling stopped, or do you just, like, continue to dehydrate over
Yeah,
time
maybe
because
that's it. Yeah.
because the magic is still on you?
Yes, exactly.
If you don't get the oil of Olay, you'll eventually become a raisin.
Yes, exactly.
What a sad way to die.
Yeah, that's why
You
you're
guys
only
like,
five.
"Oh, raisin."
You're 5 foot, but you used to be like 8 foot, like proper, like asthma.
It shrunk me down.
Yeah,
too.
shrink
You
you down.
raisined.
You're
Raisin.
raisoning, yeah.
Yeah.
But
you know,
basi-
it simultaneously gave me like
Yeah.
I live forever, pending I die. But like,
Yeah.
You
like
about
I
The
to
thing
just
is,
be a
continue
banana
also,
chip, though.
by the way, just to let you know that like 80% of people are going to die in the first episode, so like that's how it happens.
oh, and Wrinkle will die in a wrinkle of glory.
Yeah. Maybe everyone has a reason for going for the island. You're going for the oil of Olay.
Mhm.
Maybe what's Booty going to the island for? What would Booty be going for? Maybe
adequate sized tank.
Yeah, maybe.
Booty, it's just like Freaky Friday, like Booty and Luck and Wishes are trying to like regain their own memories.
Yes, that's it. You're trying to just get back to who you were.
It's either that or we're trying to like hunt down whoever is like holding the debt above our head.
Yeah, I like it. Maybe there is.
So
maybe
we
it's, simple as that.
Both. We can't remember why we're in debt. Were we bad with money?
Yeah.
Probably, but we don't know that.
Yes. And maybe the ship we're on is the salty corn dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll have Captain. I've forgotten the captain's name now. But
The captain is
Cornelius.
Cornelius Gondorian. And he didn't really want to take this job, but he has to.
Yes, he has to, and that's why he's sealing you. And then and Wrinkles come along because you thought you said you can come on the boat with me because I don't know.
I gotta have an entourage.
I gotta have an entourage, and I have a statue of you in my house, a poster of you in my house.
Celebs travel in packs.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to.
So that's it. Everyone is your entourage.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes. Is it? But people don't know that. People are like, "Is this Booty's deal or is this Wrinkle's deal?" Because people are like very aware of Wrinkle as well.
Yes.
From the.
They know me very well.
Everyone knows Wrinkle. You're both celebs.
A wrinkled man just running around town naked.
Well, but also the face of the kombucha, so he's like...
Hey, it's the kombucha guy!
If that's not the dream,
Oh my god.
what
so,
is?
If kombucha is kind of, I feel like kombucha is kind of like up that angle of like crystals and anti and
that's what you hate.
Wrinkle's
like,
even more mad
ultra
about
Yeah,
that.
you're fucking pissed off. Yeah, you're so...
Wrinkle's like, I drink is Mountain Dew.
Maybe that's why you lost your faith. Maybe you had faith in it. Maybe you had faith in it and you lost it when you
Caffeine's the only thing keeping me alive. I only drink petrol and Mountain Dew.
Well, maybe you started down that
America!
path to
Fuck
end your
yeah!
wrinkles, and it just
And
didn't.
Hugo Boss cologne keeps me spicy.
I would thought it'd be
I
Old
just
Spice.
shotgun cans of Axe.
I drink it out of old shotgun shells.
I just stab an aerosol can of deodorant and slurp it up.
Snort it. Snort links. Oh, you have Axe in America. Axe Africa.
That's
Just
true. That's true. They have different names. Like
Yeah.
what? Like I'm sorry. I think about this.
Yeah.
Why'd they need to do that?
I don't
Why?
fucking know.
They're
People
like, I don't
in
know. If
America
people
they don't
in
want
the
to
UK
link
will know like
what an axe is.
what axes are, and it's like, well,
I think maybe Americans don't know what a lynx is.
do they
probably
live in the UK?
Like a cat?
Yeah, but maybe you think they're like a golf course. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, they are
it's like
cat.
Yes.
It's like,
Yeah, it's a cat. You do know it's a cat. Okay, fine. I was just
Wait,
saying.
are there big cats in the UK?
Yes. No. The biggest cat I have.
I was like,
The biggest
no,
cat.
okay, so
Apart
I just need
from
to tell this,
the panther, the cat on the moors. What's the cat on the moors?
so there
I just
is
need
a
to
big
tell this
cat.
really quick story while you're
Beast of
looking this
Bodmin
up.
Moor. Beast of Bodmin Moor. Supposedly, it's a phantom wild cat purported to live in Cornwall. There's
Oh, it
pictures
would
of
live
it.
in Cornwall.
There's pictures of
Okay.
it.
So when I was in England, I went to a zoo,
Yeah, there's.
and like the
You saw
Which
main
zoo?
attraction that everybody was excited about was the white-tailed deer, and that blew me away because
Come on.
Oh.
yes, I'm
Come
That's
on.
some
30
Iceland
people
shit right
in
there.
amazement.
We have
of
deers in
white-tailed
America. We
deer.
have deers in the UK though.
That's what I thought.
We have like muntjacs and shit. They
It
like
was the weirdest thing.
they nearly hit a car. I've seen they hit cars.
You
near-
guys,
we
you
have-
guys have like the stag.
Yeah, we have like proper deer. Like we have. Have you seen like a bottle of whiskey, right? We
Wait,
have them.
where-
All
where
I
in the
think
U-
is that there
hold
was
on,
like
Ryan.
30 people.
Ryan,
Where in
where in
England?
the UK
Yes.
were you at?
Yeah. What?
Was this was some southern UK
It was
bullshit,
it was
wasn't
somewhere in Kent. 'Cause
Were
it
you in
wasn't-
Wales?
Kent. Yeah. Wales.
Oh, Kent. Okay.
Don't give
okay.
Wales is
Okay.
Scotch. Wales is
Wales is wild. Country.
Wales is wild country. Scotland's wild country. You know, that's where you get shit. That's where they see
But I
shit.
feel like if you're gonna see some noise like that, that's Kent. That's some strawberries and cream Pimm's bullshit.
Yeah, that's fucking.
You know what I mean? That's like,
So true.
Hamilton's like, yeah, it
Yeah, I
is.
fucking know that shit. Yeah, exactly.
That is only in East Sussex.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes, 100%. No, I'm in the West Country, so we're getting closer to wild country. It's
I
a
feel
little
like
bit
if
more
something like magic is gonna happen in a bad way, it would happen near Wales.
It's gonna happen where I am. I'm like Glastonbury is here. You know, like we've got.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like when
Yeah.
they finally break back through the crust of the earth,
That's where they're gonna turn up.
the
Who's them?
Titans
Yeah, the Titans.
or whatever, it's gonna happen.
King
In-
Arthur's
like,
buried there.
Not in Wales, but like close.
Yeah, so close. No, I believe
It's
you.
true. That's where King Arthur is at.
Yeah. It's all down this way. This
They
way,
were
we
like
got
some of the
Stonehenge.
last people to do like the proper like.
You know Stonehenge, right? They found out.
No, I've never
came-
heard of that.
Came from Wales. They found a field in Wales. They had this theory that they moved the stones because the stones, like the geology of them, is from Wales. So they had a theory that they didn't just like go, oh, let's go get some stones and then build them first time in Stonehenge. They built them in Wales. And they found the holes, like they matched the hole shapes. So in Wales, they had like Stonehenge stones used to live there in a massive circle that's like 10 times the size. And they used to have loads of these stone circles all over Wales. And then they migrated because of like weather, supposedly or something, and brought the stones with them. So Wales is like that's the epicenter of like druids.
I wonder how much time was between that, right? Like, hypothetically
Years,
speaking,
like serious
someone
years.
could have started their career building Stonehenge and then had to retire moving Stonehenge. And just imagine how frustrating that would be.
Yeah.
I
don't
feel
think
like
they
I've
lived very long in
definitely
those times.
encountered frustrating. Have you ever worked in customer service?
Yeah.
It's like
Imagine
that.
I've worked in a
going
hotel.
to a Karen and then having to return said something.
I don't have
from
a
the Karen.
receipt, but like, let me.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't know. This doesn't have tags either. Like, I'm pretty sure we've never sold this. Well, you have.
It says Hargo Bus. No, it's definitely Hugo Boss. It
Look,
definitely
just
says
because you can't read doesn't mean that I can. Okay? Fix it. Fix it right now, or you'll lose my business forever.
oh,
And
amazing.
you can tell that I definitely like spend enough money here for that to matter in any way or shape.
Why
or
I'm arguing over like $3.82.
I bought these earrings here 13 years ago, and if you took them back into the system, they'd be like negative 10 cents. But do it. You have to for the sake of your business. Yeah, that's what I imagine Stonehenge moving across the island
love-
being a lot like that. By the
And on
Fae,
that
of course.
note, we've got to say goodbye. Fantastic.
Good
Thank you
stuff,
so
good
much.
stuff.
Thank you so much for returning. And you're going to come back again to play these characters.
Forever.
now.
Forever.
To be honest, I'm just going to steal the Backwater Bastards and the Dungeon Initiative and make them my team. That's it now.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fair.
That's fine.
Whole point of this show is just to steal people from other shows and then make my own show. No, it's not really. But
Oh, right. No.
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
So, but anyway, remind people though, each of you. So Taylor, you start. Where can we find what you do? All the fantastic stuff you do. Not when you're on Dragon's Duel making weregorillas.
Right. That's key to mention. You may have seen me somewhere else because I escape often. However, my actual home where I'm allowed to be is Backwater Bastards. It is a podcast. We drop shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays every dang week. One of those shows is Backwater Bastards. It is a sci-fi comedy improv epic about being bad at your job, and the other thing that we do is called Sidearm, and it is not technically about tabletop games because we were like, let's try something else for a second. So if you don't like tabletop games, why are you here? Try Sidearm.
Exactly.
It drops on Tuesdays. Whoops, mess it up. But yeah, that's me, Backwater Bastards. You'll remember that because it's a swear.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that expressionation of what it is. And then over to Robbie. Where do we find TDI?
You can find our podcast, The Dungeon Initiative, which is not a sci-fi show about how bad I can do my job, but it's a D&D actual play podcast where it is largely comedic, and I don't think we can get through an episode without laughing 85% of it. So, we're everywhere you can find podcasts. And I'm also on Twitter doing all kinds of other nerdy things.
I've got your Twitters. I've got Taylor's new Twitter thing.
Upgraded.
Van Biljon?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Tay Van Biljon. Is that right?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
The J is not
Sorry.
really a J.
Not really there. Cool. I got that. And Weiss_Robbie is there as well. And you can see the BW Bastards and podcast_TDI all on there. And
It's here someplace.
yeah, it's around them. And then with that, that's been Booty Katorian and Wrinkle-Stillskin. I've been Hamilton. That's been Ryan.
Ugh.
And we've had a fantastic time. And I'll see you some other time with some other people. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the show. We have the season 3 finale, season 2 finale 3 shot premiering soon, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for your support and following along with us. Again, I hope you really enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.